Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to our channel. How's everyone doing? I hope you are doing well. Oh. Who missed me? I've missed you guys. Hey, I'm not late though. I'm here. I was just giving a little bit more time so that people can gather because we are going to have fun tonight. Can you guys hear me? Please confirm if you can hear me. How are day? Good afternoon. Chioma Paul, how are you? Good evening from here. I salute each and every one of you. It's good evening here in the UK, but yeah, it's all the same. We greet you. Can you guys hear me? Please just confirm before we go on. I have missed you guys. Who missed me? Tell me now. You guys know I'm very needy. Oh. I need my love. If you have missed me, tell me that you have missed me as much as I've missed you. I need my love now. Give me my love. Give me my love. Thank you very much, Choma. Yeah. You miss me, Choma. Aha. You miss me, Jamila. Good. I need my love. Give me my love. I missed you too. Abby and boys. Hello, sweetie. Lovely to see you. How is the house move? I hope everything is going smoothly. You are so happy. I can literally feel it from just seeing your videos. Give my love to my beautiful boys, okay? I welcome you all. Oh. I miss you. Me too, I miss you. There was no live on Thursday. There was no live on Sunday because of Scotland, but I must say that Scotland was amazing. So before we went to Scotland, there's this lady who lives there. She's a member of the Blue Farm. And she kept trying to say, you guys are going to love Scotland so much, you won't want to come back to England. You guys are going to love Scotland. I was like, babe, chill now. But guess what? She was right. It's really nice there. They are very, very traditional. The part that we went to, it's like we went to a town called Montrose. Nana said I shouldn't call it village. I used to call it village. So in respect for Nana, I'm going to call it a town. But it's a small town. It's very lovely. And the people are so traditional. They will greet you. You know how we live in England. We don't even remember how to greet again. Me, I discovered that since I came from Nigeria and I haven't lived here now for all these years. All my upbringing of greeting people when you pass them, especially people that are older than you, is flying through the window. I know they remember to greet a guy or just the waka pass people for road. Hey Faith, how are you, sweetie? Lovely to see you. You're here for the ghost bus. You're here for the ghost bus. You're here for the ghost bus. I absolutely love Scotland. I absolutely loved it. It was so nice. It wasn't cold, which was good. And the surprise, the biggest surprise was the beach. We didn't know there was a beach in the city and the town that we went to. It was so lovely. The people are so much more friendlier. They will greet you everywhere you go. I'm telling you, the first night we got there, the girls decided that the second day, because we got there in the night, on Thursday night we got there. Friday morning, the girls decided to go to the store to get water and a few things. My people, come and see how they were dashing them things. We say, for this country, they dash person thing. If I dey enter one shop, including Chinese shop, the Chinese person give them the glue where they won't buy for free. They come back on tell me say, Auntie B, you sure say we no go move come Scotland. You just say, we're not going to move to Scotland. The people were so nice in that town. Everybody knows everybody. It was just a very warm, happy feeling there. Honestly, it's so laid back. It's so chilled. So, yeah. Guess what, Tonya? You sold Scotland to us, so I'm not going to lie. People are so much nicer. It's like comparing Lagos in Nigeria to a place like where can I compare it to? A very rural place like that where people are just so friendly, just so nice, it was so much more better. They actually greet you good morning, even when we're coming for breakfast every day. If we come down to go to the breakfast in the hotel, and the hotel was so nice, surprisingly. Good morning, how are you? They chat, I say, hey. Now, wait till I never see for England for a very long time. Oh. It was impressive. Scotland was nice. It ticked so many boxes, but of course, uh, if you are alone, you can make those decisions. But say, with children and a family and a husband or wife, it's a bit more difficult. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Faye, you're gonna visit, Okay, you should definitely. It's very rural, but I like rural, so I didn't complain. I thought it was nice. All right, so glad to be here tonight. Missed you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. You, as you guys know, we usually do the videos, the live shows on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But a lot has been going on social media, and I've missed out on it. Honestly, a lot has been going on today. Before I came on, I started looking at it. I was like, oh my god, gossip. There's something about gossip because the kind of you see the kind of comments those things we're getting on social media, like when they literally post these things, thousands and thousands of comments. I'm like, what is this that is about this gist or gossip that is so attractive to people? And I was looking at it, and this is a quick Google search. It says that gossip enables social connection and helps people learn indirectly about the world based on other people's experiences. And that was a research, yeah. And the Washington Post actually said that go ahead and gossip. It is good for society. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and gossip. It is good for society. My people, I know feel laugh. When I saw this, I say, okay, because I was kind of feeling one kind about whether I should do it or not. I was like, oh my God. When I now saw it, I say, go ahead and gossip. It is good for society. The Washington Post is telling us, okay, I know we are here for it. Are you guys here for it? Are you ready for the Basbosa? Basbos. Oh, okay. You had a Scottish bro for over 18 years and they are lovely people. Ah, your dad went to the University of Edinburgh. Yeah, yeah. I can confidently say that they are much nicer than England. In England, yeah, yeah. I miss the Wawulencio. Yes, Temiti. I missed it. Honestly, we were trying to catch up, obviously, but I usually don't like, doing the live shows when I go visiting, especially when it's important like that, while hugging someone, a member of the Obodo farm or someone who's been on the show. So I don't like being distracted by, trying to do any show at all. I don't even take my laptop. But I'm telling you, Timothy, we're trying to catch up on the ladies and I were trying to catch up on social media in our phone. And the thing was just busa. I said, what is going on? Who is fighting? It's like they say it's September to remember. Oh my God, there was a lot of the wowlands going on. Oh, Temiti, what did I miss? I beg. I want people to. I think I missed quite a lot, to be honest. Hey, hey. So, um, yeah. So we're trying to catch on the wowlands and see. Let's discuss it. There's so much that is going on. Okay, I think it started with it was back to back, Abby Choma. It was back to back. The one that really shook me. Eh? When if you say I was shook when Nigerians say I was shook, the one that really shook me was the one of Lover and Bob. Bob and this lover fought to a standstill. I never see anybody wey fit defeat Bob before, but it's like this lover win Bob because that this lover, Jesus Christ is Lord. I never see. It was back to back to back to back. It's like within 24 hours, those people that no sleep. September to remember. They were bosa back all through the night. Your friend called Bob. Timothy, una bad oh. Wetin Bob do now? But why I not too pity for her? I not really pity for her to be honest, though, because the ladies and I were discussing it. Why I no pity for Bob is say Bob sabi drag people well. And the one that really pained me is that I just find out that he doesn't have or she doesn't have any allegiance to anybody except money. Okay, let's start from the beginning. This is Amebo headquarters today. That's why I put this Amebo. Put on your gbefila and gbeborun. Let's come and do our small gbeborun before we get back to the heavy stuff. You guys see what I read to you. They say gossip is good for you to release stress. My people, Bob no get allegiance to anybody. When wetin be im name Kokori abi na Kpokpogri, when Kpokpo Garri matter was going on, yeah, it was going on with Tonto Dike. I knew it was only a question of time before she would try and jump into it. You know, say they only come for matter because she's always looking for attention everywhere available. Matter when they no call and put it, go choke him out, but you must always find himself. And another thing that I don't like about Bob is the fact that no secret is safe with him. You know how you are friends, you know, you confide in each other, you know, things that you know that are confidential, you don't want people to know. Ah, anybody will take Bob do friend that you confide in him. Oh, I'm sorry for you. Ah, I feel sorry for you because when yawa gas, oh, the yawa go too bad for you because he go put everything outside. So this started, to the best of my knowledge, you guys correct me because I don't know the whole how what happened first because it was too much. It was like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And what I saw was that he was dragging Tonto, talking about how he did this for Tonto, he did that for Tonto, for a matter that had nothing to do with him, right? And he started saying things, very negative things about Tonto. He was basically sharing secrets about their trip to Dubai. Remember that trip once upon a time? It's a friend in me, Abi. Hey, you not be anybody friend though. I think she's only a friend to herself, but when money is involved, she Kuku said it that, you know, money is everything, that she will do anything for money. If somebody say they will do anything for money, my people, more than fear that person. Oh. No, I don't have anything against his lifestyle. It's his choice. You guys know we are on this platform. We don't discriminate. Okay, we have followers here. JR is our brother here who has said on this show he's come out openly to his family, and we have even brought him on this show. We don't have anything against the community. Me, I believe strongly that whatever you do in your bedroom is nobody's business. You're an adult as long as you are not hurting anyone. Okay, as long as they didn't force you, it is your business. But this Bob, my goodness, he started saying things about how Tonto Dinke was locked up in Dubai and how she was incarcerated for about how many weeks, how many months, how all the things we didn't know. All for what? What it concern you? What is your business that okay, Tonto now is in the news for the wrong reason because another man apparently, you know, that she dated turned out to be, you know, Popo Gari. We talked about Popo Gari the last time. Mhm. Yes. Nick Deji, I hear you. He wants to be a woman so bad, but he doesn't have the girl code or loyalty to call to people he calls. No, zero loyalty to anybody. There's nobody that Bob has made friends with that he has not fought with. There's nobody that has been Korikosu bestie with that is not come out to expose their secret to the whole world. Wow. Yeah. Chama, I believe you. He made their community. You know what? A lot of them will tell you that he doesn't even represent their community. He doesn't. Very, very bad light. And at the same time, he will still be in denial about who he is. He will say, no, me, I did girls, so I did girls, so okay, make us start from the beginning. As I know it, I bet you guys free to correct me. I will share my link soon because I don't want to talk this story by myself. Now, plenty bass so as much as you can remember, make una come join me, make we knock this story. Bob started outing Tonto, saying things that are supposed to be confidential about their friendship, right? He talk full grand, talk go front, talk. I saw it, I was like, honestly, I was heartbroken because I already know that Tonto is being dragged for the wrong reason by Poco Gary. And apparently, we later found out that the reason why Popo Gari did all this is because he was looking for fame. And he actually calculated everything from the beginning. And you see all those audio and everything he was releasing. because he wanted to use Toto for fame, which is bad enough. You don't use people to get or to climb up. It is very, very bad. The girl is hurting. She's in a bad place, and then you are using her. Okay. On top of all this, Tonto's ex bestie now came out and started saying things about how one day she got drunk, and how she wet the bed and she did this. She was locked up in Dubai and everything. She's owing him or owing her loads of money. I was like, oh my God, is this necessary? Is this really necessary? Yeah, BC Alimi has called him out, right? Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't represent them at all. Bamidele, I hear you. He doesn't. He does not. It's like, okay, he's supposed to be the face of the community in Nigeria, as far as we know, because he's the only one that, although he didn't boldly come out though, but he's the only one that's a cross dresser. You can know he's a cross dresser. We know that because he dresses as a woman. He identifies as a woman, and he's on social media every day. He calls himself is their mommy, is the mommy of Lagos. He will be cursing girls and his followers. Poverty no good though. The people that follow him, if you see the way he yabs them, he will curse them and tell them, I can feed you, you are so broke, I'm so rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Me, I never see any rich person where they brag say he rich. Oh. Now Bob won't be the first person where I see. He go they brag, say, I'm so rich. I have this car. I have this car. I say, oh my God. What it be all this? Eh? What are they here so? He say na him leak am. Bob leaked the Tonto Dubai gist to blogs. Shora Yellow they buy. Can you see? So there is no loyalty, friendship, or anything when it comes to Bob. He would do anything for money, and he said it with his mouth, which is very, very sad, to be honest. It's very, very sad, and he contributes a lot of all this lifestyle he's living. I have this, but when this lover started dragging him, hey, Chineke na God. When this lover started with Bob, Bob no say we pass we. And only drag him, he drag him family, drag him papa, show him papa picture where they live in Ejigbo. Oh my God. Wow. And I'm like, okay, every day you're on social media telling your followers how rich and successful you are, how you are using the gender better than they can ever use. How come your father is so poor if you are rich? Now this one be that P Square song that is it P Square or Pantoranki that sang that song? That you are doing bigger on Instagram, posting Mercedes Benz and your mama they drink Gary. Who did that song? Now Bob there for use for the video to do the video vexing for that video, because that's a typical story for him. Cruise Shani. Cruise Shani. Wow, he does manipulate it very well and people fall for it. Remember when he said he was going to Dominican Republic, Abina, where is it they go? My people. Anyway, so he was dragging Tonto, and I kind of feel like Gist Lover had some sympathy for Tonto based on what Popogri did. Because remember, it was Popogri that it was Gist Lover that brought us all that evidence of how he was locked up, everything about how shady he is, and how Popogari is known very well in Abuja for his trade of, recording all his affairs that he has with married women and other people, and he will now use it to be collecting money from them, that he's a blackmailer. It was through just Lover that we learned all that. So I think he has some sort of sympathy for Tonto because of what Tonto have been through. So when Bob started to drag, he began to drag Tonto, they talk things about Tonto. And he can't mistakenly go do video. Mistake, oh, I should say that mistake, because next time now, Baba Otu. Now, which person will be Baba Otu? Now, Papa be Baba Otu. Hey, my people, he mistakenly called Gist Lover. He started sorry for Gist Lover. Gist Lover, Oguloma, when they don't share, he started cursing Gist Lover. And I also understand that he actually released Gist Lover's number on social media for people to start calling Gist Lover. And you see Gist Lover's followers, Chineke me, I never see. Now being Gist Lover start with them. Now Gist Lover tell and say, me where I be the troublemaker. Remember they just while we're saying this, they just deactivated this page. Oh. Why did they activate this lover page? But we first talk about that one small. Why did they activate the page? They deactivate the page because of the story where you go carry about Mo. You go carry story about Mo and governors of Lagos State. This lover and I go tell us say Mo say na high class Olosho na she be. Okay. Say all this one where they attribute to hard work, say na lie. Oh, that Mo started dating um the one where I hear say is coming as the next president of Nigeria now. Tinubu, they say she started from Tinubu. Just love her, eh? Hey, Jesus Christ. It was about 6 or 7 pages of write-up. And it started giving the breakdown of from Tinubu and how, all the jobs from Tinubu, you know, and from Tinubu to Fashola and how she was dating Fashola. From Fashola, they said she tried. That's according to Gist Lover now. Wowuless children. Be like say you be. Tell me, you are a die hand Gist Lover follower, I can tell. Because now only language you they use. I suspect you just tell me I suspect you. Now only language be this. Now he gonna give us the breakdown of how he said allegedly that Mo is doing all these things, dating all these governors. That he even attempted it with Ambode. That Ambode refused. Okay, say he say Ambode na short man, so you no one put himself for wahala. But now again, that in under 1 week that she managed to drag two function and drag the current governor of Lagos State. What's his name? Say drag am from Tinubu to Fashola to the current one. Say in 1 week, within 1 week, a governor that is so busy attended two functions that was hosted by Mo. One, her friend's birthday party, another one, whether it's fundraising or one of her numerous events. Me, to be honest, I really admire Mo. Or let me say I admired her. I will use that in the past tense now. If what all these allegations are true. She's one of those ladies I really admired in Nigeria because she's so tenacious, she's so hardworking and everything. So I was like, no, this is just shading. Just love, I wants to just shade this woman. I don't believe all this thing. And in Nigeria, we all know that when a woman succeeds, people are always looking for a way to bring her down, to say that it's because of a man. And it's a thing in our culture. Mm, that when a woman is successful like that, they always say, "Oh, she slept with men." Sanwo-Olu is Sanwo-Olu that is the governor now. So I was like, no, it can't be, because this rumor is not today. Oh, to be honest, my people, this rumor it's been in circles before in the past about having affairs with Lagos state governors. I think it was Fashola then, because they say she, according to Gist Lover, allegedly she and Fashola were like thick and thieves. Mhm. Mhm. So you're saying that if a married man is dating, Jibola is saying that usually if a married man is dating a woman, he will not publicly attend her functions. I don't know whether, I mean, these are all allegations, but to be honest, because she's a businesswoman, she has a lot of things that she does in collaboration with Lagos State government. Remember, not too long ago, there was an award that she was doing. And to be honest, Mo is a newcomer in Nollywood. If we want to be honest with ourselves, she's a newcomer in that industry. There are people who started this industry that have grinded, they've worked really hard, but they did not necessarily have the funding that she has, the backing of the government that she has, and the resources that she has. Ehen. So she did not, they didn't necessarily have it. People like Rachel Oniga that passed away the other day, sadly. All them, you all know them now. They've been there from the beginning. But Mo came into the industry. She had a lot of, she had a lot of money. She pumped money into it, started bringing out these movies, very good quality movies. Before she brought Netflix, signed deal with Sony Pictures, which is all good for Nigeria. Yeah, which is very, very good. But the thing that Gist Lover said that really made me sad about all this is the fact that he said that, or he or she, because we don't even know who Gist Lover be. He said that there is a lot of contracts that could have been done in Lagos State with money meant for houses, for instance. That Mo will take those contracts. She won't do it, but she will not She would take the whole money up front. He even gave an example of FFK's ex-wife, that he said that it was Muabudu's bestie before, that they all fell out because of a contract that was given to her, that Mo repackaged the contract, and because she was dating the governor, allegedly, the governor signed off on the contract and paid her everything up front. She never ever built those houses. And he posted this very pathetic picture. Hmm. He posted this pathetic picture of this young girl that was bathing outside. There was a lot of flooding in her area. The house was immersed in water. And these are the area that they were supposed to build houses for them to relocate. And to be honest, these stories are not always untrue. We find a lot of, contractors in Nigeria, once you have links with the government, and that is why Nigeria is the way it is. This is the only part of it that hurt me. They are adults. If Fashola decide to date Mo, she's not married, to the best of my knowledge. That's their business. I don't care what people do in their private life. But if what the allegation is, that the fact that she was taking money for projects and sitting on those money and not doing the project and using the money to pop into her own business, then that is not acceptable. It is not. I'm telling you, it is not. Because the condition of those people that live in those areas, Lagos is a very flooded place. They have a lot of water, land that is not fit. But because people are so desperate, they'll build houses anyway. And if the government is now providing money for them to go and be relocated, and you call yourself, a contractor, and you take money and you don't build those houses, then that is, then why do we complain about Buhari? Yeah, I'm a T. What are you saying? Mo had an affair with FFK, and that's what caused the breakdown between FFK and the ex-wife. They said they were bestie. According to Lover, he even said that they went to court, that Mo eventually sued FFK's ex-wife to court for defamation of character. But after dragging the case for many years, there was no evidence. The judge threw it out. Okay? So, this is the part of it that really, really hurt me. If it is true that she actually took money because of her connections to the government in Lagos State and didn't deliver on those projects, because it is not fair. At the end of the day, all these projects she's doing are her private business. It doesn't benefit me and you. It doesn't benefit our families and friends in Lagos. Okay? So, why would you take money that is meant for the people and you will not do what you're supposed to do and put it in your own private business? This is what we are complaining about in Nigeria. There is no accountability. It's about who knows who. If you know anybody, you can get away with anything. And a lot of these contractors, they do this. And when I saw that she took all this money, allegedly, and never built those houses, I was like, wow. I really, really respected this woman, because I thought she was an achiever and she's worked very hard for wherever she is now. She's really doing all these deals, doing great things. But if it's true, then I'm sorry, I can't respect somebody like that. Yoruba says Saleoro, Olegbi, that for every successful story that you hear, there is some shady business that have gone on under. A lot of people accuse me of not interpreting my Yoruba. I've interpreted that now. Then that would be a big shame. What's the point of all this thing, putting Nigeria on the map of the world and doing all this thing, if you actually took money to deliver on contract and you never did it? Oh, yeah. The bank one, another one, they say she took, allegedly again, they said Lover was the one that revealed this as well, that she took a huge loan from one bank. I don't know whether it's First Bank or any of those banks in Nigeria. And then they say she never serviced it. And the man, that signed off the loan, got in trouble because of that. Men now, no matter how well placed or how successful they are, when they get fine wife, they're not going to look their wife. Now that one when they outside, now ain't going to chook their eye. So if you're a bank manager and you decide to do ojukokoro to go and enter one chance with a side chick or a big babe, because don't forget that Mo she's in the 1% of the 1%. Oh. She's in the 1% of those 1% that we're talking about. She's in the top ranking socialites in Lagos State. So the only bit that like I said, Bamidele, you're saying that honestly you believe is true. If we know a lot of things these multimillionaires do, your conscience would allow you. Yeah. I mean, that will really, really be bad, because those people in Lagos, the masses are suffering. Lagos State is one of the richest states in Nigeria, if not the very richest, because they have a lot of industries. in Lagos. They have so many things that bring money into Lagos. But the poverty in Lagos, as rich as you see all those places like Banana Island, where the big people live, Ikoyi, Victoria Island, and all those posh places in Lagos, where those places are more beautiful than than Los Angeles when you go to all those fancy places in Los Angeles. But if you see the poverty, the poor places in Lagos, my people, you will cry. You will really, really cry and say, wow, there is a big gap between the rich and the poor in Nigeria. That is my concern about this so-called, affairs with governors. Now then, Sabi, governors or all these men in power, they always do whatever they like with women anyway. They use women, they date this, dump that, do this, do that, they do whatever they like. Okay. And just like I was saying that she started from Tinubu all the way down to the current one now. That is their business. But they shouldn't. If you are dating somebody and you are giving the person money for contract, you already know that the person will not deliver. Because it will say, you are lovers now. You cannot hold somebody that you love or somebody that you're sleeping with accountable, like the other business contractors that you say, okay, they will vet them, they will go through all the stages. And if they don't deliver, they will not pay them the balance. They don't normally give all the huge money for a contract at once. They'll give you, I don't know what they call it, the money they give you for you to start. And if you've done it to a very, maybe 80%, then they pay you the rest. Some people in Nigeria will even use their money to do the contract 100% and they will be owing them. You see what I'm saying? They will owe them for years. Some businesses have gone bust because they've done government contract and they were not paid. But some people that are these powerful ones that have, that have connections with people who are sitting with government, who are in control of the government or the government establishments, they actually take this money and they don't deliver. It happens every day, my people. So make I move on very quickly because not be smart, it's a September to remember. So just love I posted that thing and they took his page down instantly. Instagram deactivated his page, they deleted his page. That blog has lost over 20 pages because of the kind of things that they are always saying. They say it's against the community guidelines, so they took the page down after he posted the story about Moabudu and her affairs allegedly that she did with Lagos State governors or whatever, from Babati Nubu down to the current one. All right, okay. So let's go to the next one. Next thing, now we see Bobrisky. They say he's a Risky's manager. How many of you know am? Me, I didn't even know that as na manager I been a PA. They say she's PA. Me, I didn't even know that Bobrisky has PA. What do you need PA for? The packaging, not be small thing. These girls are posting things though. Her name is Oye. She start posting things on all this kind of question. This kind of question and answer. They say na PO is XPA. Start posting things though. And started saying things about her former boss. I think they fell out when she left him. They fell out. Like, we already established. Bob always falls out with everybody. My people. Now, this guy started posting things. He started posting things against Bob. And then he mentioned Monfa. That Monfa was dating Bobrisky. Now, there wahala for start to. Hey! Next thing you know, Monfa went and all the audio. Nah, just love I will for hear every single thing back to back. She said that she heard Bob boasting to her friends that she dated Monfa. Those of you don't know Monfa, this guy is you can't see me, I'm doing quote in the air. He says he's a billionaire. He lives in Dubai. If you know Hush Puppy, this is the second one. Okay? She's Ivorian, yeah. I know that you know the story to the T. You know the story. She said that her father is Nigeria. Yeah. I think she said her father is Nigeria or one of her parents is Nigeria or so. My people, this girl started doing question and answer. I think she did it to expose Bobrisky. It was deliberate. And I want to also suspect that those questions, nobody asked her those questions. She was asking the question and answering them by herself. Amati, the gist they sweet your body. Now you first send that thing to me. Amati, you do like gist. Now you first send that basbosa of Moabudu to me. Before they deleted, even before they deleted the page, you don't screenshot and people started flying it. Oh my god, Nigerians, not too bad. Oh, they deleted the poor person's just lovers page, but Nigerians has already stored. They've already saved the screenshot and started sharing it on social media on WhatsApp. When I read it, I was like, wow. And it's a long read, though, very very long. So, started posting about Bob, saying that Bob has no allegiance to anybody. He's always gossiping about his friends, and even the brands that he works with, he doesn't even show them any. She said so many things that all the gold that Bob is wearing, no, is Boropos. Even the clothes, all the designers clothes that she wears, that she normally washes them and return them back to the owner, is all washy lori raw. That's basically what she said, that Bob's lifestyle is lori raw, that everything about her is fake for the gram. Mhm. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Dosha say Bob's interview with Daddy Freeze over the weekend. Bob said he believes someone is bankrolling Oye, and he, Bob, knows the person. Well, just Lover is still doing his own investigation about the people that are bankrolling him. If not that they beg Gist Lover, I don't think she's done. He or she's done. He's done with Bob. When it comes to all these social media fights and all these things, hmm, Bob is always like, nobody can win me. I can shade anybody that says anything about her, she will come on and curse, and she can hear. If Bob curse people, you go to pity for the person, like say, what did this person do? But for the first time, we see person where Bob fight this fight 24 hours. Also, he tired. He ran into the house. He ran in because this lover, Chineke, that person, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman. The ladies were saying is a woman that owns the blog, but I want to think is a man. I've not seen somebody that has strength like that to fight before. He was back to back, and his own is that if he wants to release it, he will release it with evidence, audio. I don't know where he even saw the audio of like 8 minutes where this lover was busy, where Bob was busy trashing another person, and this is the person that he was working with before, one other Kayamata seller, that he's telling everybody that he uses the Kayamata. That's what he's using to catch all this big billionaire boyfriend that he has. My people, yeah, can't they answer question, no? And when she got into trouble in all this question and answer session she was doing, she said that she's heard Bob boasting that that he said just like they don't beg on his behalf. GLB don't beg on behalf. So she said that she heard Bob boasting to her friends that she was dating Monfa. And this is the Dubai-based so-called billionaire. I don't know. He has money, what they call it, bureau de change or whatever. I don't know. He's in the same category with the other one that's locked up in America now. Hush. If I hear and Hush Papi used to be friends, then they fought. He said he has a teaming supporters because I just saw something that was posted that he said he's gone to the lawyer now to say that he's going to sue anybody that continues to link him with Bob. But my question is that he was the one that was frolicking with Bob, right? He said he's a married man. He has a wife and 2 children that he normally posts. Because even when they were doing the interview with Daddy Freeze, you heard him saying Aja, Aja. That part of the story was so funny. They say, I leave Aja out of this. Nigerians are so bad. Why are you calling Aja? Don't call Aja. So they said that he has been frolicking with Bob. He goes to Bob's house and he attended her party once upon a time. Okay. And Bob, as you guys know, is always bragging. And when people brag too much, this is what happens. Mhm. When you brag too much, Majabo, wa majabo. You don't know when you will release what you are not supposed to release. Yeah. Oh my God. So she was always bragging that this person, oh, her lover, oh, that is a billionaire, that's this, he's giving her million. You know, he like to post plenty money. Will post these bags of money that has plenty money, you know, and say, oh, they just did it for me. They just did this for me. They didn't just do this for me. All those kind of, you know, like empty barrel making the loudest noise. Okay, my people, this man has a wife in Dubai and two children. What is the relationship between him and Bobrisky? That he's frolicking with Bobrisky now that the SPA has come out to say, you Bobrisky said you were dating, no? He said that you were his lover. The man is going to every extent to prove that it is a lie. In fact, he was so upset. He called Bobrisky and was shouting, go online and debunk it. Go online and debunk it. And it's just lover that leaked all the audio again. No. I don't know whether this lover has a bug in Bob's house. I don't know how he sees all these things. Bob started shouting, debunk what? What am I debunking? Kini kan. He said it's only twice he's ever seen you. It's only so people were asking, what are you doing with Bob? What is your relationship? Because he kept saying in the audio, do you know I'm a married woman? Do you know I'm a married man? Is this a good news? Is this a good news? What are you doing with Bob? Since you know you are a married man, why are you frolicking with him? They say he was always on Bob's Snapchat. They will be doing Snapchat together. He goes to her house. Mhm. So I don't know. It's only the two of them that know. But according to Oye, who was who was the PA of Bobrisky, Oye said that she heard Bob telling people that she and Monfy was dating. And you know, for the average Nigerian person, outing them like that is one of the biggest thing that you can, I mean, it's the worst thing you can do to them. Because even people who are known in Nigeria, that people know in Nigeria that they are gay, they would never want anybody to know. Okay? And when JR was here, when Junior was here the other day, he told us the reason why. Is because a lot of people will cut them off. You know, there won't be businesses for them. And, you know, generally, Nigerians are very, very homophobic. That's the truth. So, this brother has been running up and down now trying to debunk the news. Of course, Bob has no allegiance to him anymore. Bob now said, okay, you go your way, I will go my way. I'm not debunking anything. So he was left to debunk it himself. He went and did a video. That's the question me. That's the only question me I had, because even the way he's going around the whole thing, with the agility he's fighting this thing. So I don't really know. You know, these are all gists that we see on social media. Nobody can say that you were there and you know this is what happened. But what everybody is saying is that, oh, Benny, if you know that you haven't got anything to do with Bob, why are you trying so hard? Some people will just ignore. If somebody accuses you something that you didn't do, and for somebody who claims to be a billionaire, then you just move on. Don't pay too much attention to it. Maybe just release one statement and that's it. But he went to Bobrisky to the bank. Bobrisky refused. Even went to Oye to say if Oye does not come out to change the story, he's going to deal with her. He was threatening that girl. The girl had to come out and say, well, I'm sorry, but this is what I heard. Hmm? Dima, you say he defended himself so much to the extent that he called his wife, was calling his wife Aja, Aja. A lot of people find that scene so hilarious. Okay? He was telling people, he was swearing for people. Nothing he didn't do. He was telling Oye that Oye must come out to say he's a liar, to apologize. Oye came out. But you know that girl, she's a very sharp girl. I think she's trying to create a name for herself too. You know, she learned from the best, right? She was Bob's PA. She learned from Bob. She's converting all this social media attention to create a name, a brand for herself. She said, I'm sorry, sir. This is the apology. I'm really, really sorry, sir. Although I don't have the evidence to it, but it is what I heard. I know you're a married man. I'm sorry that I said it. I shouldn't have said it because I don't have the evidence, but this is what she kept insisting that this is what Bob was saying. Is Bob was saying it. So Oya is not changing her story. Oh, she apologized, but she didn't change her story. Ha! Now Uncle Manfa didn't rest. Oh, he's still moving from one block to the other. The thing is really paining him. He was swearing for everybody that anybody that says that he's having something to do with Bobri, kiniko, he's not like that. Oh, they should bring their mother out, they should bring their sister out, and he will show them. Oh, and then somebody else came. I don't know if you guys know the other person that was dragging Bob through. They say he's a dancer, he's a UK based dancer. That one now said, Ogbeni, please keep quiet. Everybody know that you swing both ways. You are bisexual. Just accept it. We have the evidence and we know it. You are only fooling the public. I thought the matter has ended though, because this lover has left the matter alone. I mean, he's the one that used to give us all the evidence for where this man no still gree. Oh. This evening he said he issued a statement. First of all, he went to lawyer. Yes, or you learned from the person who talks. Lola, she learnt well. And she's using what she learnt now to deal with apprentice they know all the oga. Apprentice knows all the oga tricks. Now she's using the oga tricks. Mona sip tea. I dey sip my tea. Oh. Are you enjoying this wawushi? Are you enjoying it? Give this video a thumbs up. My people, tomorrow we'll come back to the serious stuff. For today, let's enjoy gossip. We are back with the serious stuff. Maybe we just enjoy this gossip today, my people. The lawyer released like how many pages? 2 long pages of warning how he's going to sue the public. He says he's going to sue anybody. All these jobless Nigerian youth are always talking nonsense. Oh, and you know Nigerian youths now, all of them, because they do give away, they will support anybody that gives. That's how Bob got all his followers, by the way. Once you do give away, they will follow you. If you just say 5K for 10 people, if you usually get like 10 or 20 comments, you will have that day you will have 1,000 comments. Give away. Chai. So Monfana released this statement. He said, "Desist from further using my name for cloud chasing, setting the record straight. My attention has been drawn to the widely circulated interview by one Kim Oye, the personal assistant of Bob. I have earlier debunked any allegation being spread via this interview, live Instagram session with Daddy Freeze and Bob. But there's need for me to further set the record straight. Why? Why? Why do you need to set which record straight? Oh, Benny, just it's a spade. He said, September is too sweet. You would like gossip too much. I'm telling you. Hmm. Hmm. So, my people, the man said, let me see this. What did you say? I'm still reading it. Monfa wanted Oye to apologize publicly, even when she sent him a private DM, which means he was trying to protect him from people knowing what he was into. It was so obvious because the way he was denying itself is making him look like a suspect. Eh? So he now said that he decided to set the record straight. This became apparent as I have continuously been receiving calls and messages from my teaming fans. I bet what does he do that he has teaming fans? Is he a musician or is an athlete? Is he fighting wrestling like Anthony Joshua, or is he a boxer? Oh my God! Anybody can have fans. Oh my God, Nigerians. Cruise headquarters of this world is Nigeria. It says from my teaming fans and family and loved ones, I which categorically state that I have never had any affiliation or connection with. This is where you put it. I have never had any affiliation or connection with with gay practice. Oh my God! Neither have I ever associated myself with anyone practicing the act. See the description. It's an act of I hereby warn any person to desist from using my name for cloud chasing by ascribing me to anything relating to, in any way, shape, or form. Please note that anyone with evidence relating to me and Bob in the act of, should come out on social media with such evidence to desist from spreading fake news against me or else you face the law. He was warning Nigerian youths are jobless. Nigerian youths are jobless. You are warning Nigerian youths that are jobless. This is what they used to solve their situation, the despair, and the things that they face in Nigeria, lack of electricity and all the things that they face. Is this cruise they used to maintain their mind so that they don't lose it. Now you are threatening them, my people. That same post that he posted, people still went there to come and say, did you do Bob or did you not do Bob? That is the question, Ogbeni. Tell us. Simple yes or no. Why is it so hard for you? Why is it so hard for you? My people, they still trolled him on that comment again, finished him. He kept going there. I don't have anything to. I say, Ogbeni, rest now. Rest. You've told us, you've done interview with Daddy Freeze. You've gone to threaten that she must make public. She's done your public. You're still not resting. You've gone to lawyer. My people. Nigerian youths, they are very terrible. I'm telling you, terrible. When you see just like this, you see a post like this normally on some social media page that they usually, when they post, they get like 150 comments. You will see one. I saw 12,000 comments on this wawulence that we're talking about. This wawulence, Chineke. I say, oh, you people should leave mommy of Lagos alone, no. You look confused. Somebody said that even Daddy Freeze look confused. Okay, if you know more about it or you want to say something about this what will end September, yeah, come, but it's already here. It's like when it was ready. You feel laugh. I'm hearing you, my dear.
How are you?
I'm fine. I was in Scotland and don't let me rest with wawulence. What's in the apple?
The wawulence in Nigerian space this month is I mean, it's truly September to remember. September to remember. Yesterday, I was just looking at Bobrisky interview with Daddy Freeze. Like, what's this one talking about? This lover finished that guy completely. He has nothing to say again. This lover finished Bob. Bob that thinks that is the only one that can drag anybody in Nigeria. And this lover came and shut him up completely. I mean, thumbs up for this lover. And for Auntie Mo, I mean, I try not to believe everything on social media, but this one is just it's too real to not to want to believe. Like you said, I respect her so much. I follow her. I'm always. There was one of these. There's this girl. One of this girl that did Hey, I've forgotten her name. She's the one that acted with Rachel Oniga and Jide Kosoko. And I can't remember that movie. I saw her in Canary Wharf. So I was not trying to, because one of my friends to move back to Nigeria, and I said, oh, because I know Mo is into HR consulting, I know a friend who did HR here. She's back in Nigeria. She wants to relocate, blah, blah, blah. Is it something that, she can contact the company to see how she can help and so on and so forth. I so much respect that woman. Really, I really respect her. But reading that over the weekend, I was slightly disappointed.
It's a cloud. It's definitely a cloud over her. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, one of my friends that works with Fumi Yonda, very close person with Fumi, said Atola, is not new now. This has been going on for years in the media industry in Nigeria. So coming out, she did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. When she was in Calabar, the Obudu Ranch, the Calabar government too, she took money that she did not return. The whole thing was just, messy. I was highly disappointed. But it is what it is. You can't put anything past anybody in Nigeria, especially those high, those people in a high place.
Mm-hmm.
You can't put anything past them. And like you said, it's a leoro. Did you read the part where this lover said that I think someone posted something that said something to this lover saying she even dated her daughter's father-in-law.
Yes, father-in-law. Yes. And I'm just thinking, how would the daughter feel with all this?
I know.
And you see the way she's doing as if she didn't see all this, and she kept posting.
Exactly.
She's not posting more than usual. Every day she's posting different things.
You know the saying that says when they go low, we go high. So that is that was the mood she was in when those things were just coming out. But even at that, the truth is out there. Everybody can read between the lines. Like I told you, I've always had the hunch that, I mean, who's bankrolling this woman? She just came from nowhere, right
Mm.
into the Niger media, space, and she's just churning out movie. The Ebony Lifestyle Studio in Lagos, she opened recently. I'm like, I mean, are this movie producing all this money? Because those buildings, they don't come cheap,
Yeah.
you know. But hey, it is Nigeria. It's
You
free.
know
I mean,
the one that made me think twice about this.
yeah,
Everything that has to do with all this signing of contracts, Sony
yeah,
Pictures, Netflix, she's
yeah,
always the
yeah,
one. But
yeah.
she is
She's
not a
always the one.
veteran. She's not if we want to talk about, she's not even in the Nigerian Guild of actors
At
and
all,
actresses.
at all,
She's not.
at
Okay?
all. Did you
And a
see?
lot
Did
of
you
them
remember?
have grievances towards her. They do.
Of course. Did you
Remember
remember
when
when they did Root? Exactly. I was gonna say
Ruth
that.
called her out the other day. Ruth Kadri called her out and said,
Call that. Yeah, I remember.
she called her out with her full chest. She even used her name and said Moabudu. You
Exactly.
are not the only one.
Exactly.
You may have the contact, the links, and everything in Lagos, but you are not the only movie producer in Nigeria, because it's like when they are doing this so-called award in Lagos, they don't carry the ones that are in the east along, like all the movie
You know,
producers in
Agrivians was like, Agrivians was, they have been, she's been doing the hard work. All the one that has been in the industry for years were not given this award, but the one that just came into the industry like a couple of years ago, especially those ones that came from the obodooyinbo, are the ones that were getting this award. What about, people like us that have been doing the hard work over the years? They were not
yeah.
recognized.
No, they were not recognized, yes. And she was very, very angry. And she said this is the second time. It's like she has a clique, right? And if you are not in that clique,
In that
the
clique,
people that she used
exactly,
for her movies,
exactly,
be it Wedding
exactly.
Party 1 and 2,
Yes,
Purple, Hibiscus, and
Purple Hibiscus, yeah, yeah.
Hibiscus, and which one are all the movies that she's
The one
produced?
she did recently with the girl that was being trafficked, Oloture.
Yeah, Oloture, yeah. Even that
Oloture, did
girl
you
came
hear?
out.
Exactly, exactly. So for
The
that
girl,
thing
the
to
girl
be,
came out and said that she didn't get remuneration for the story, and that was her
exactly,
story.
yeah, it was a story.
But I believe the explanation she gave, because she actually had to come out to give that. She said that the story does not belong to her because she was working for a publishing company, and she
Mm,
had that agreement with the publishing company. She signed a deal now to do Hush Puppy story.
I know, I saw that one too. I saw that one
Yeah,
too. Now let's
and
now
people
let's
were
see what
saying
can
that
come.
now that you can't come exactly. People were
Now let's
saying
see what
that,
can come.
how are you going to do Hush Puppy story without the person, without even
Exactly.
consulting with the person who has the
Consult
story?
Abi, and the people around him, his friends, his close allies, people that knows him very well. Now you're going to write a fiction story about Hush Puppy.
Yeah. And the matter is still even in court. They've not even sentenced him yet. I don't think they sentenced
Mm,
him. He's still locked up, waiting trial. Maybe they are still trying to collect their evidence and all that. Even I saw today that Abba Kyari, Hush Puppies, the policeman that he
the
allegedly
policeman,
was
yeah,
giving money to,
yeah.
that they are going to try him, and the trial was going to last for only 6 days or so in the US. So people were like, "Are you going to do a story about somebody when the person is still in jail, and it's not like you went to the person and they sold
And
you the story
interview
to
the
use their
person,
story.
yeah,
eh
yeah.
you're just going to write it based on what you know about that person, coming from a poor family in Nigeria, and now why he went into criminality and was defrauding people and everything. A lot of people
It's
had issues with that.
it's more Habudu now, and she has link to the Oscar. She has link to everybody. She has link to the world. So yes, she can do it. She's selling Africa to the world. Yeah, yeah. So Mohabudu can do it. So it is what it is. It's so sad that the money that was meant for the masses, there are some people somewhere in Lagos just chopping the money. And
Yeah,
look at the video of that area where people live.
yeah,
There was one particular, that girl was bathing with that dirty water.
yes,
That girl
yeah,
was bathing with that dirty water.
yeah.
And
It's
someone is sitting
sad.
down there. One of the reasons why she fell out with her bestie FFK ex-wife was that one. I think that one is into charity with homeless something something, and she gave the contract to her to renovate the building of the homeless children or something of such. But she squandered the money. She didn't do the. She did not, do the contract.
Wow, that's really, really sad. I don't care how successful you look. if you don't do the basic thing,
If you don't do the
especially when
basic
it
thing,
comes to public funds, you know, because we know how our country is, we know how Nigeria is in terms of accountability. When people
I
take
can't.
money and they don't
We're
do
not.
jobs,
We're
you will
not.
see somebody they will take 100 million contract. They will not even spend one
They
million.
will not
They
even
will
spend one
abandon,
million, and
and
that
as
is
a
it.
result,
They
one
will
contract will
do.
be awarded over and over and over and over and over again. They will not. That is where the corruption is.
That's where the
They will
corruption,
not finish it.
accountability, and corruption is just right in your face now. Even the so-called Buhari that everybody expected that when it comes in, is going to do something about the corruption. The corruption is like the order of the day now. Is it's being done like everybody sees it now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
I was watching
absolutely.
the View this morning, and they were talking about the gridlock in Apapa. And if you hear
Hmm.
what this man was saying, that there are some people collecting 11,000 naira every day from tankers that they are not supposed to come to the into the Apapa vicinity. They come because they have people that they've given certain allocation every month,
Hmm.
and they will sell those allocations to people, and they just. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that country. Honestly, I don't know. But it is what it is. Tiwa Savage has said it is national cake. Everybody does the chop, so make with the chop they go. So one day
But
when the whole thing is
it's only the same set of people that are chopping and chopping, while others are suffering. That's where it is.
1% of the 1% are the one chopping the
Yeah,
money,
yeah. And a lot of people are suffering, and that's why there's a lot of
suffering.
crime. You see a lot of crime, people going into all sorts of criminality that may not ordinarily. Now, see, when suffer chop person, nothing no fit go
Hey,
do anything. That's just the
na
truth.
na poverty make Bob they do wetin they do. Na
You
poverty.
say they wrestle Bob to a standstill. We need to give this love
So
award for the best wrestler in
best
2021.
wrestler. As soon as
This
I
lover,
saw the number, he just posted the numbers. Bam. Hey,
now they can't begin as but they add Bob for they add him for WhatsApp group. They make him admin. Did you see that
admin.
one that somebody called Bob? Somebody called
A lot
Bob.
of them.
As I said, he was like, "Who is this?" He said, "It's me." He said, "It's me." He said, "You don't have anything to do with calling me." He said, "Ah, Oniro, Oniro,
Olójì
Oniye,
olè wèrè ògìdì
Oloshi."
kan olè.
Ah, my
I will,
goodness, Nigerians,
I will
dear
still pick
Nigerians,
up.
oh.
I will still pick up the call.
He picked up the call
Oh.
because you know what? It's not so easy to change SIM card anymore in Nigeria since Buhari,
Exactly.
all this VPN and all
Exactly.
these things that
You
he
can't
brought.
just go and buy,
You
go to
can't
the
buy a
field and
SIM
buy
card
another
unlike
SIM
before.
card.
They don't even sell pay as you go SIM card now. You have to register it and you cannot
Register.
change it. Hmm.
It is well.
Wow.
Auntie B, they enjoy the
Wow.
gist. I can see that the gist they sweet your body.
It is sweet my body, oh. For once, make we release stress, oh. Hmm.
Anyway,
Make
stress.
we release
Anyway,
stress, oh.
how was
Hmm.
Scotland?
Scotland was beautiful. We had such an
I can
amazing
see.
time.
Oh, that's
It was
great.
good.
That's great.
It was
That's great.
good.
Anyway, let me leave you
Mm.
so that people can call in too. Anyway,
Thank you
enjoy
very
the
much,
gist.
my
So,
daddy.
all right,
Thank
then.
you,
Talk to you later.
Omoti.
Bye bye.
See you. Bye. Wow. Now be smarting, no. Gbasgbosa, gbasgbosa. Mm? Yeah, she does. Of course, she does contract. She does. Everybody does contract. Maybe you are probably the only person that doesn't do contract. All these big people, they do contract too in Nigeria. That's where the money is now. The money is in contract. You can't get rich on the salary. Nigeria people will do contract of millions. They won't execute the contract. They will take the money and they will just go away because they know the people in power. Then the next government will come. My link is in the comment section. No, if you want to join the gist, you want to say something, you want if you know the Wawulens and you want to say Basbosa or whatever, yeah, it's we are talking about serious stuff as well as just gisting about the irrelevant ones because sometimes it's necessary. Look, you see successive governments in Nigeria issuing the same contract over and over and over. If they bring foreign auditors to come and audit some of these contracts that they issue in the Ministry of Works, Housing, Water, and all those places in the both state and federal, ha, what they will unravel will be too much because people are stealing right, left, and center. Mr. Ali, you are saying, yeah, that's completely true. They are. Somebody will be given a contract to go and maybe fix a road. Let's say road, because road is something that in Nigeria we know is a massive problem. And there's a Ministry of Works, of Roads, or what they call it, Works and Housing or whatever. Ministry of Works, they are the ones that do roads, if I'm correct. Those in Nigeria should correct me if I'm wrong. They will issue contracts. People will take the money. They will take the money. They will not do it. And they will take all the money and go away. Another government will come. They will issue the contract again. Another person will take the money and they will go away. They will not do it. People don't even have a conscience at all. And the people in the area will be the ones that will be suffering. What about, electricity? All this electric thing that they do, because it's owned by government-owned companies now, isn't it? I don't know if they privatize it or something. They will say they should go and wire a community. They will go there. They will use fake wire. They will take the chunk of the money. See, it's not only the politicians in Abuja that are corrupt. Oh. I'm telling you, those ones they've got nothing to write home about. But also, the average person who is doing this in Nigeria needs to be held accountable. They will go and use fake transformer. The transformer that will work 1 month, it will pack up. Because the money that they quoted for the contract, if let's say for a good business, they say, okay, you quoted so and so amount, and you're gonna use 40% to do the job and 60% is yours. They will use like 10%. That's the good ones though. They use maybe about 10% to do the job. That's the people that really do. The ones that are even close to the people in government will not even do anything. They will just collect the money and disappear. That's not right. Yeah, she does do contracts. There's nobody that is in government circles. If you are befriending a governor, the next thing is to be asking for a contract. That is the easiest way to earn government money without any accountability, without paying back. Because if you go to the bank, they will ask you to pay the money back. Hmm? So yeah, even Amechi is there. It's a spade. You really sabi the story well. They say Amechi is there too. That Amechi was even the one that bought one car, limo. Yeah, a lot of all these big things being funded by now, wow, it is well with us. Hello, Liz, are you there?
Yes.
Hey,
Hello.
you're
This Sandy.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. My first time calling in.
Really, this gist really sweet you for you to
Yeah.
call.
No, actually, I'm working from home today. Usually when you're doing your live show, I'm usually at work.
Oh,
But
I
I happen to
see.
be working from home today. I said, you know what? Let me call in
You're welcome. Where are you joining us from?
from North Carolina in
Oh,
United
okay.
States.
You're welcome.
Yes.
What do you have to
Thank
say?
you. Well, I didn't start. I just joined, so I didn't know what you have said about Mo Abudu. But I just want to say I'm always an advocate for women, and I hate when I hear certain things.
Yeah.
My own perspective is, a lot of people. I don't know if can we even think maybe some people are jealous. They were jealous of her success too. Like giving benefit of the doubt to her. Like maybe they just came out with this story just to tarnish her image.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about something like that? Because I see a lot of people jumping on this story just
Yeah.
because of what this lover posted.
Yeah.
But what if some people are just not happy, like with the way she kind of took over a lot of stuff, which I not like I agree with that. But what
Mm.
if a lot of people are just coming out just to kind of bring down our image on this?
Mm. That's another angle to look at it. But the reason why I'm even, considering it, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not there, obviously. But it's not because of what this lover posted. This is not the first time that we're hearing this gist. It's been around for a long time, especially with Tinubu. It
Mm,
started with Tinubu. You know that one now, the Baba of
mm,
Lagos. He owns
yes.
Lagos. He say if he doesn't sleep, Lagos does not sleep. Have you
Mm,
seen him in London? How even Buhari has come to see him in London. All the governors, you see how they've been lining up to come and see him. And even today, I saw that now they started painting some part of London with his color and his face and his billboards and everything, saying that he's going to be the next president of Nigeria. Hmm.
mm,
Hey, now wow, now wow. And, a lot of these people frolic with all these politicians. I'm telling you. They do
Mm.
frolic with them. And if this thing keep going round and round in circle, it came before, and now again they are saying it. Hmm. For every element of gist that is flying up and down over and over again, there's some atom of truth in it. That's why me, I'm
Okay.
thinking, why her?
I mean, it can be it can be anyone. I mean, because I know our society have trouble with women doing well.
Yeah,
When women is doing well, it's always man bankrolling them. They never feel like women can achieve anything on their own. It's always attached to men's success.
yeah,
So that's why I always kind of try not to jump on
yeah,
story quickly
absolutely.
because I know our society is always like that. You know, whenever
Mm-hmm.
there's a successful woman,
Yeah,
there's men, they will attach them to men. I
yeah.
mean, it's always like that. So
Yeah, the comment
that's
section,
just
someone is saying that it's not jealousy. The story is in Lagos. Go to Ikoyi court where they throw her case against FFK ex-wife. So apparently they
mm,
said that FFK ex-wife was her bestie. Okay.
oh wow. Okay.
Yes, and contract
Yeah.
matter with Lagos state government, I think it was Fashola, caused a big problem with when this one is public knowledge because the matter actually went to court. All right.
Mm,
So the story was that the FFK's ex-wife got a contract with Lagos state government under Fashola, which was not the last governor, the one before the last one. And
mm,
she repackaged the same contract and submitted it. And the governor approved it and paid her upfront. So the woman was very angry and reported her to EFCC and she got arrested. Okay.
mm,
Because she didn't deliver on the contract. So she got arrested. They locked her up for some time, I think some few days before she was able to get administrative bail. Because of that, and what this FFK's ex-wife was not telling people, she got upset and said that the woman was, defaming her character and took her to court. She sued her. Two friends that have known each other, they've known each other's secrets and everything. When they start to fight, it gets very ugly.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to contribute, and also about the Bobrisky
Yeah,
matter.
Bob of Lagos.
Yes, again, don't you think he's going too far on social media too? With the, I'm looking at it as bullying now,
Who?
because the way everybody like they're calling is not is or she. Let me be respectful. I think he want to be she. The
She
way they
wants to
be
be
call
she.
she,
Let's call
the
her
way they be
she.
the way they be calling her number. I'm like, I hope Nigerians are not getting too carried away and let somebody commit suicide on them. I
Uh,
say you guys need to calm down now.
you
you
just use the word that will make this video not to be monetized now.
Oh
Not your
yes,
fault,
I'm
but
sorry.
YouTube doesn't
Let
like
me
that
just
word.
cross that one out.
Mm.
Let me cross it out.
Okay, what
Yeah,
it is
to
that,
spy himself. I'm just worried
mm,
about that. I'm like, they need to calm
Augusta,
down.
come to the studio, Augusta. See this thing come because I know say you Augusta. You were happy when Bobrisky was being dragged because of how she dragged your mommy Gio, your mommy Gio that you love so much. You were
The dragon
happy.
is getting too much for me now. I'm like, okay, now guys, slow
Okay,
down.
that means you don't know who Bob is, Liz. Yeah, you don't know. If you knew Bob, Bob is the one that drags everybody on social media. Okay,
Yeah,
she drags
yeah,
people.
I see.
She
I've
drags
seen
people
her
by
now.
their collar, by their neck, by their everything. So this is the first time that somebody has been able to drag her successfully. So I realize that you are feeling for her, but please let's enjoy this moment.
I
Let
mean,
us
I
enjoy
just
this
don't like
moment.
to see something like that.
Yeah, I
I'm kind of
know.
a person like that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, you're feeling
let's
sorry for
just
her.
be careful in
Hey, you don't know
general.
Bob.
I just
She's
don't like
gonna come
online
back, eh?
bully.
If she comes
I
back,
don't.
she comes back. Hey, somebody said something the other day when she did an interview. Let me give you a small example. Augusta, the link is in the comment section. If you are free, come into the studio. My people, the link is here. Augusta, you're here. The link is in the comment section. My people, come in. Before I let you go, Liz, let me tell you something. Somebody says something. One, I think she's a TV or radio presenter in Nigeria, in Lagos, said something about how, the interview she did. I don't know who she did the interview. She was saying that she's a girl. She's using being a girl for only financial advantage. And she said so many things in that interview. I didn't watch it. And the girl felt offended and saying, you don't know the struggles of women. You are trying to be a woman in a place like
Yeah.
Nigeria. Nigeria is a patriarchy society, but you don't really know the struggles of women. And you are misrepresenting the gender that you claim to associate with, that you are now. If you see the way Bob calls that girl, please, if you see the way Bob calls that girl, you go and beg the girl and say, please don't ever. Anybody that says anything, you don't even need, once you just, one small post, oh, even if it's in your Insta story, she is the one that has been bullying people for years. That's why people are enjoying it. You see, she does that a
Okay.
lot. She tries on it. She will use all her contacts, everybody she knows, to send to go after that person. People run away from her. So you see why a lot of people are enjoying, they're enjoying it. But I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. But you know
Mm.
what? Bob is a very fine woman. She's gonna bounce back. Trust me, tomorrow she'll be back and say, I'm your mommy. I'm your mommy.
I think even the one that the gist lover is now posting like, let's okay, I think let's move now.
Let's leave
It's
her.
okay.
Let's leave her. They say he was the
I'm
one.
not.
Okay, let me tell you something before you go. Liz, Augusta God
Yes.
just told us she was the one that released Gist Lover's number first on social media.
Oh wow.
You
Okay,
see
at least
now?
there. I didn't.
uh
Okay, I didn't know that.
You see what I'm telling you?
Yeah. Okay.
This is the first time that somebody has successfully dragged Bob successfully and won. She is the one that's always been winning. That's why people are saying, Ashe, there's somebody that can drag you and you enter house. And the advantage that this lover has is that he's anonymous. Nobody knows
I
who or
know.
she is.
I can't
That thing
imagine
is
when
working
someone
for
finds
her.
that identity out one day. I can't imagine.
The day people will know the identity, the beating that this lover will receive, this lover has stepped on too many toes. I'm telling you. Anyway,
So
Liz,
many
it's been
homes.
fun. It's
All
been
right. Thank
fun
you for taking my
gisting with
call.
you. Thank you, my darling.
Yeah.
Have a good
Thank
evening.
you.
Bye
Have
bye,
a
sweet.
good one. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
This lover is a troublemaker. This lover now he know who they sleep with who. Who knows suppose, and sometimes I dey say this lover, why they carry people matter for head like this? Leave them alone. They are adults. Anybody that is cheating like this Kwan Wan recently married another wife. Now this lover for first year. You know who he say they're America, but for Nigeria, you know who they sleep with who they date who they cheat. Any married woman wey they cheat, just love and know them. You go dig, you go find you reach your address. Augusta. I don't tire for this ever and Bob matter. Oh.
I dey here,
You
Sister
say yeah. I don't
B.
say they speak to you as they drag Bob now because he drag your mommy.
Eh? If I hear say not sweet me, if I hear say not sweet me, wetin I gain?
What do you get?
Bob wey be say e don see say Tonto Dike dey ground, girl wey help you rise when everybody dislike you.
Now
Na dis
because of
girl stand
Tonto,
for
now they
you.
know who. Now because of Tonto, they know
Yes.
who he be.
You see say Tonto Dike, our own Tonto Dike, they go soon begin fight me. Na don fight me because of Tonto wey I no even know where e dey stay.
Me sef get issue with you for Tonto matter, but we go talk am privately. Because you know they dey objective when e reach Tonto matter, when they talk to
Mona
you.
leave me alone. Mona leave me
We don't
alone.
leave you. We don't leave you, Augusta. You get wetin Tonto do when no good. You know they fit call her out. Because you too love her.
I
Na
did. I
blind
called
love.
her out when she
No,
did the one
I
that
saw
was
the
wrong.
video. No, 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 no. That's not how you call somebody out.
Which
Tonto they
one?
beg.
Which one?
Wait now, make I tell you. Tonto
Uh,
dey beg that audio when Kpoko Garri leak where they talk say make he dey cry say make Kpoko Garri take am back say his
uh,
son. He say his son make it the father his son make he no let am near him papa.
Let me say, Sister B, you not even watch the reaction of that
I
video.
watch her, I watch her. I watch her. You
Uh,
talk say wetin you do no good, but you not talk am strongly. When you take talk am, you dey talk am dey pet am dey talk am say e no mean na e dey vex. If person dey vex,
no,
you fit
no,
dey talk.
no, no, no. Maybe that was the first. See, if I want to react, the first time, I like this Jane own. The first time I did not say much because I not get the full gist. When I will get the full gist, I will not say it well the way it's supposed to be. I said it that it is very wrong. So then are you born the person where you they wish I'm say make it die? That was when they released the when be say they say he deal with Churchill, he do this, he do that to Churchill. Say he deal
He
with her,
talk
he
say
born in cloth.
he say if church slap am once, he slap church
He
three
was
times.
like, hey, I was mad at her there. Yeah, that video, watch it again, Sister B. I was like,
As
I
much
get
as
boy pikin.
as much as you love Tonto, Tonto no dey innocent.
I have
That's
not
the
said she's innocent, oh. I haven't.
mm. She
You
don't
would have
dey
just want make I
innocent.
just carry her, they slap her, they beat her.
No, no,
I
no,
have
no be
not
say you go
said
slap
she.
am. Why you go dey
Uh,
beg man where you just meet for 3 months, where he turn out to be the
Sister B,
most
I
a
said that. I
nightmare,
told her that she was
to be the
desperate.
father? When the real
Yes.
father dey alive, wetin Churchy do and wey bad like that? When no one make him the
Exactly.
father of
I
him
said
pikin.
all that. I said all that, Sister B. I said all that. One of my videos. I said, I think my dad in our inside room, I do that video. I wear something like bonnet for head. I said all that. Say, waiting go make you for all everything. You sign your picking. Man, when you meet on the 3rd, on the 22nd, already they buy motor for that. They already sign your life and picking
That one
life.
no
They
even
give
pay
the
me. If
man.
you like me buy motor, if you like me buy house for him. The one wey pay me be say they talk say make you be the father of a pikin, make you no let her near him papa. Why?
I said all that. I did. I did say it. I did say it. It's because I'll say
Tonto no try. He rather give that son to anybody than him real papa. Why? I know say
no, it's
Churchy lie
wrong.
to am. They say DV did the
It's
relationship, but he
wrong.
not strong reach like that.
No, I said all that. Not be she started to get issues of man can't do this, man can't do that. Now human being, excuse me, now human being all of us be, and somebody must definitely hurt you. But that will not go make you
Comfort,
deny the pikin. That will not go
comfort
make you
say,
deny the pikin. The love what the pikin supposed get from him papa. You don't
comfort,
understand.
I
The
beg,
boy
no
is
kill me.
suffering.
He
To be
say which
frank, the boy need help.
Augusta?
He need. Mm?
Comfort won't kill me. He say which of FFKS wife he get plenty. Oh my god. Comfort, don't kill me. Oh my god. I don't know. Amati, now you know the story. If you dey comment section, I bet tell Comfort which of the ex-wives who be like say I don't know the
Sorry, I'm
one.
back.
Oh yeah.
I'm back. Oh,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So now when they drag mommy of Lagos. They call the drag mommy of
mommy
Lagos.
Lagos now find trouble. You know, say when this tonto matter starts, mom find church she marry Rose. She can't dey fight Rose, say he go see defend to apologize to Tonto, say she say she self effort the time where she and Tonto get she
Wetin
do
happen to
wrong.
your internet,
You know, back up
Augusta?
her.
Be like
Can
say
you
you go
hear
no
me?
small. Your internet. No, your internet they do they do
Can you hear me
day and
now?
night.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Can
Okay,
you
yeah,
hear
they
me
talk.
now? Is it
Go
better
on.
now? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So she can't apologize to Tonto that time. The man, let's say Tonto self not still respond to her, not answer him until this whole Gbogbo Grimata cost starts. She can't dey drag Tonto. Tonto not dey respond. She was, in fact, there was somebody who even told me that is like Bobrisky have a lot of secrets about Tonto. That's why Tonto is avoiding him, I mean her, so that she will not spill her secrets. But from back now Oyin just come all of a sudden. We don't know wetin happen where Oyin for just bust that. Oyin cost that. He just distract everybody. He distract Bobrisky from Tonto. He can't put the thing
Yes.
hit for him body.
They say that God of
Meanwhile,
Tonto they work. And the God of Tonto they at work. Because Bobrisky don't know what he
meanwhile,
hit him.
meanwhile, Gist Lover pity Tonto that time when that matter happened too. You know, say that Gist Lover first release that audio where the man come dey deny am say no be him voice, say
Yeah.
na
He
clone voice.
pity him. Yeah, he pity him.
So Gist Lover pity am that time. There was even a time Tonto self can't even advertise Gist Lover page for her own page. Though she can't talk, saying they no send her, or she just do because she knows that Gist Lover no get friend, he no get enemy. Go fit still attack her anytime. You know, but what I dey look for the whole thing, you know, so I go still dey tell you, I go still the objective somehow. And they feel say somebody from Toto camp paid Oyin to do this thing when Oyin do. Though Oyin get information, but she was pushed. I feel so. I never talk her for my video, but I dey feel so strongly. Say the gbasgbos where they come from every corner. I feel like say some people when Tonto may know or may not even know they involved for this thing. However, you know, say to this girl, oh, you don't come out, can't tell Moffa, say sorry. Moffa was not the target. The target was Bobrisky. Now, stray bullet, now I go touch Moffa for where he sit down put. My audio still dey okay, so Mona tell me if my audio still dey okay. Oh, hey,
They okay, we dey hear you. We
okay,
dey hear you.
I've lost it. Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Now
So
you
now,
gonna
so I'm
collect.
very happy they are dragging Bobrisky. Oh, he has been dragging everybody who he never drag. Can't now. He has been dragging everybody for once. He make mistake. The biggest mistake when he make now to go fight Gist Lover. Hi, you get
This
what they
lover,
fight now.
they no dey fight this lover na masquerade. Egungun na it be.
He
If you
gets who
enter
they
your
fight.
matter, if
This
this
love,
lover
thank
enter your
you.
matter, he go bring receipts, correct one, audio, video. Now in they bring, they bring paper receipts.
See
I
that
dey
Kaya
wonder.
matter, the video I'm doing tomorrow now. See that Kaya matter lady when he released the full audio, 6 minutes phone conversation.
And you know, say Bobrisky the market, they do influencing for Kaya that motor shop before.
Yes,
Then a
and the
motor world
Omoshola
be name.
said don't release her own. She don't talk for the matter. Say Bobrisky when in the help, carry go to buy, do this, fly first class ticket, do this, do that. Bobrisky, you the influence for person, you see go they gossip the person. You not
They
get
say
friend.
nobody know they gossip. They gossip
You not get
everybody.
now the same thing Oyin talk. I believe waiting Oyin talk. Oh, waiting Oyin talk. I believe her. I believe her. Now waiting she hear she talk. Just be say she too self no get filter for mouth.
You learn from your guy now. When you teach somebody work, he goes, know the work past you now. You don't know.
Get no dey fear. They tell Moffa say, but last he go apologize. I don't know what Moffa do. Moffa
Which
don't even go
apology?
court.
That
Moffa
one
don't even go carry
apology.
lawyer.
Which apology? Talk say now for the apology, talk say no verse oga. But now what I hear now talk.
No, she did another video this morning. I saw another video that she
I
did.
see But you know Nigerians now. Nigerians they ask Mofa say, what do you they do with Bobrisky? Which kind of friend do now they do? What you go do for Bobrisky house?
Now
If you say
the
I know
truth
they
be
date.
the truth be that now. What did they do with Bobrisky? You will say you be family man.
You
You
say
be
you be
man when
married
get
man.
wife
What
and
do you they
children.
do with cross
Which kind
dresser? Now what they
business you
ask
and
her? And
Bobrisky
you
they
they
do?
deny say you know be gay, you know be bisexual. You still they deny
Uh,
it tomorrow. What do you they do with Bobrisky? Now the
you
question
don't
where
go
they ask her be
carry
that.
you don't go carry lawyer. Make lawyer write paper. I don't know who they threaten. Whether not me where they UK they threaten, I be I don't understand. I
No,
don't
they
know
say
who
that
they threaten.
they say that public. They threaten the public.
He wants he wants to the public.
He wants to the
That Moffa
public.
is confused. Moffa is confused. He don't know what to do. See the way Bobrisky they talk to her like woman when be saying husband they cheat for her side. You see the way Bobrisky they talk to her. So much audacity, no respect at all. Bobrisky they talk to her like saying this man not rich,
And you
like
know the
side
way,
chick. You know,
say
if side
Bobrisky know
chick
they
they
like make
shout.
they call him. Augusta, you know another thing I see for that audio conversation. You see as Bobrisky they say make they call him, she. Mofa no they call her she. Now man they call him. And Bobrisky no fit question him. You know ever tell him say why they call me man. Before you could call Bobrisky he go the verse. You see that kind of thing? My people. I forget to
Moffa is
put this thing.
guilty.
No,
Moffa
guilty
is
as
guilty.
charged.
He's guilty as charged. He got a beg that the freeze make out do live video. Made a beg Bobrisky make
No
come
mind
to
that the
my
freeze. When
story.
that the freeze doesn't say something they hurt, go just jump inside, they look for interview. Not be fair interview the same
The
tonto. Not be interview tonto when make to go talk say a churchy at 40 seconds man. When they make people to vest for churchy tomorrow. Anything where they
no,
hurt, but brisk
yes,
you go
yes.
jump inside. That's what they do.
Now he carried that matter come put for outside like that. And that period Tonto the verse badly. We go talk that word, we go put her for a very tight corner
You
now.
know, say he even enter Duncan Mighty when now Duncan Mighty who be that musician when he and his wife they fight. When that man come expose all the screenshot of the where they say, "Do you want to talk?" Anytime that the free sees that there's a problem, he will want to take advantage of it for his own benefits, and he go talk saying be
If you
pastor, now he
see
dey cause pastor.
that video he did with Bobrisky and Moffa not make sense to me. Oh. The
No,
way
he
he's
just
even
want
saying, hey, thank God they have debunked it. It's like it don't make sense. It's
no
not
mind
objective. It
now.
don't make sense to
Mm.
me. It's a
He go
waste of
say
time.
he dey cause pastor, but he dey like to put him mouth for conflicting stories. Whether
You
na
should
blogger
know.
be o, whether na pastor be, nobody know.
You should know that Bobrisky self now still traffic he define now. Now traffic he define too.
Even the Daddy Freeze na traffic, but Daddy Freeze dey fine. Abeg, make we talk the
Now
truth.
traffic he define now. You know say if the noise die down, his relevance go die down. Now make am dey fall for trending matter. If the matter no dey trending, no dey put hand.
You know they put
Now
hand. Now
make
he expose Tonto for why a lot of Nigerian men can't hate Tonto because of wetin Tonto talk when he invite Tonto come in house. Tonto come dey talk because it is say it dey help
he
am. He no help
encourage
am.
Tonto to talk anyhow, and I know say you go don't regret that word where she talks. So no matter what, if you fight finish, you go meet again. This one a man where you born with. I said all this thing in my video. Sister, let me say you don't watch that video. Now man when you born for, you guys are tied for life. No girls I want do am.
I don't know
Man
why
when
they
you
deprive
born
the
for,
man
you
of
gonna
the
keep
child.
some things. You gonna keep some things away. Where be say even if the man really do, you just keep am away because of the pikin where you born for the man.
Only one pikin. I like where you for talk say you born only one pikin. You dey make noise. What about we will gather children full house? I
When
like as you talk am.
we don't have food now. I mean,
I
what
dey
do we
watch your
want to
video
talk? How
now.
many we want talk? I don't think talk wetin go dey affect my pikin head. Now my pikin are dey give stress, not be the man wey just strong.
Now
The
video
man is
where me and the
emotionally
ladies
strong.
do. This is the video that me and the ladies did in Scotland 2 days ago. It's on my channel. When you deliberately deprive your children from having contact with their father, not because of anything they've done, because of your hatred towards them, you are doing the wrong thing. Except if he's not a positive role model or he's doing something negative to the children. Otherwise, now what teach your tonto they do with that?
If
And what
he do something bad to you and not to the children, you still have to let the children see their father. If not to
wow.
you and not to the children, they still have to see their father.
Yeah,
The
why
truth
not?
be saying, because say na Nigeria, if na UK here, Churchy does not have any bad thing that he did to the boy. So the court go allow and say they see pikin.
I just tired for Tonto. You they beg
I
now
don't know
when you
how they
see
do it for. I don't know how
3 months
the court do
ago.
it for
You
Nigeria.
are begging the man that he should take care of your child when the father is alive. I will never
Oh boy,
agree
I
to
shame
that.
for that place. So let me call they ask myself, say, people Gary use jazz because
You
that
don't use
part,
any jazz. You know,
I
use
don't
jazz.
understand why the
Tonto
girl
needs
do
to
that thing. Oh.
just go and heal. And this hatred that she has for Churchill, she needs to get rid of it from her mind. Because
I
Churchill,
used
yeah,
to. Yes,
they had
Sister B, you're right.
misunderstanding.
You're very right.
She has
I
too
not
much
only
hatred
her,
for Churchill. What did Churchill do you?
a lot of women are on this table.
Ha.
If you get so much hatred for your mind with your ex, it will be very difficult for you to find the right man. It will be very difficult. You have to let the man go. You have to release that guy from your bitterness, your hatred, and everything. I used to say on my channel that if at all say you no do anything and you be the sent for the marriage, for even choosing the wrong person at all, you said you were part
I
of
dey
the
hear that one.
problem.
I dey hear
You
that
were
one.
part of. Don't just behave like we are sent. We are not sent. You were part of the
Wow.
problem too. So you know go say because of say you and the man fight dirty, say your pikin, you no go ever touch your pikin, no go ever. You are punishing that child. Me, I get childhood memories of my father. Oh.
Now he
I
changed the
get
name of the
childhood
child.
memories of my
He
papa.
say he will never have the child have contact, not being born now. Not be the is he not the biological father? Who are you? What are you doing all this for? Anyway, Augusta, just stay there. They come, make her add other people, make them talk. You just stay there. No go, because now your mommy Gio matter with they talk. You too like Tonto.
I dey here. I'm not gonna
Just
say I
stay.
close the mic. Sef.
Wait. Just wait. I've got you, Eleho Zino.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening. Where are you joining us from, sweetie?
Okay, I'm calling from Canada. This is my first time.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome.
Okay, first and foremost, I would like to just say one or two things concerning Tonto DK's matter with her husband Churchill. So
Ex-husband.
ex-husband, I mean to say.
Yeah.
So the problem, as we know, is from both sides. I'm not taking sides, but I just want to say that just like proverb says, when male oppression can make someone heart crazy, I believe that like what the last caller said, she still has to heal, because you can't be carrying that kind of baggage and expect to move on. She's carrying a lot of baggages with her, and she's taking that into every other relationship. So I believe at that point where she was calling out Churchy, they say when a woman is scorned,
Mm.
she can go far and beyond. I believe that was what happened at that point in time. You know, um, she was the one wearing the shoes at that point in time. She must have seen a lot and gone through a lot. She's not a saint. So That's been that. But what
Mhm.
I'm particular about is Bobrisky and Gist Lover.
Bobrisky and this lover has finished. Buhari is going to deactivate. You know, see the way Buhari deactivated their Twitter. Instagram is next because of Bobrisky and this lover. I'm telling you,
uh, Gist Lover.
this
Gist Lover
lover.
is Laburu. That
Laburu.
is, yes. He just
Ah.
used Bobrisky as a pawn on the chessboard.
Mhm.
You know, Bobrisky has a very bad attitude and character when it comes to his friendship with people. You don't trust him.
No,
He just look at history of people he has been friends with. He's always stabbing them. His besties, his list of besties, they are growing by a long list. You know, so this lover used that against him. This lover called him with a fake number, and then Bobrisky started spilling out the tea, everything about his so-called friends or our so-called friends.
you don't say.
So after spilling out everything, not knowing that this lover does not have friends or enemy, he will post it as it is. After posting it, he was now warning everybody that they should not do business with Bobrisky.
Yes, yes.
And that
He
got
said Bobrisky has
Bobrisky.
no loyalty, and that's what
Yeah.
pained him because this is his bread and butter.
hmm And that was what got Bobrisky. It's just like he set up Bobrisky and Bobrisky just fell flat. The next
It's
thing
because of
Bobrisky started
Tonto.
call.
It's because of Tonto. Because Gislava was already aggrieved because of how Bobrisky was shading Tonto for no reason. Because of the fight between Tonto and her current boyfriend. Okay?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Bobrisky, Gislava wanted to deal with it was on purpose.
Yes. So the next thing, just the way it is now, Bobrisky thought that this is the way he comes out or she comes out to drag everybody. She now came out making noise. Said this is a September to remember. Mark it.
September, it's a September to remember. September to remember. You people should
Oh
listen.
my
Go
god.
and buy data. Jeans love Olori Buruku. By the time I finish with you, you will know that I am the mama of Lagos.
She said
Oh my
24
god.
hours.
They said they will drag
She
each other
didn't
for
know
24
that
hours.
she didn't know that this lover is ready to devote 1 week for him.
If you don't fear
And that
this
was
lover,
how this
hey,
lover
Jineke.
started telling all his fans that they should. Okay, first of all, Bobrisky posted the fake number this lover used to call him, and unknown to him, he didn't know that it was a script that was well plotted.
Wow.
But this lover now posted Bobrisky's number for everyone. They started calling him, dragging him, and you know what was very painful about the whole issue is that um Bobrisky has shaded a lot of people.
A
Too many
lot.
people.
A
His
lot.
his people he called his friends at that point in time, Omoshola and the rest, they were dragging him here and there. Daffy Blanco, everybody. So where is he going to start from? Who is he going to start fighting at this point in time? So I'm
Mhm.
sure he must really be overwhelmed now.
Yeah.
So that's just what happened when you snitch on people. You just end up gathering enemies for yourself. And that's
Mm.
why nobody is even there to support Bobrisky. All the fans he has, they're all based on people that he does give away for and people who are interested in collecting those small giveaway.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't think there's nobody wants to love somebody who is not lovable.
Mm.
I think he has a mental issues. Something is
Mm.
wrong with him that it has to be fixed. You
Mm.
can't be like that to people. At least there must
Yeah.
be one person you should be loyal to.
They say he goes to his father every weekend, so I'm sure he's loyal to his father. Did you see what Gislova did with the father? And posting the father, the job, everything, the environment. Bobrisky's father is so, God forgive me, he's so wretched. And the environment he lives
Auntie
Ejigbo.
B, do you call that loyalty? I don't think that's loyalty.
Oh, why can
I
he
don't
not help
think
his father if he
when
claims to be this
push,
rich? All this money
when
was
push,
praying. Kwamwan came to his party. He likes to live for the gram. Why is he not helping his father? Why is his father so wretched?
it's fake life. When push comes to shove, you will know whether he's loyal to anybody. He's not.
Hmm. Now wow. Now wow
So
for
this is
why you
just my
rude.
beat, Chow. I'm glad I'm able to call in today.
Thank you very much, sweetie. You really know the gist. You are a gist lover follower, I can tell.
I'm a silent follower.
You are a silent follower. Thank you. Hello, Zeno. Have a good evening, sweetheart. Oh my god, this gist is sweet. If this gist is sweeting you, give it a thumbs up, okay? Some people don't understand why we need to laugh and just, talk about all these people. For the fun of it. Just laugh and gist about them until we get to yeah, we saw Caleb. We saw the Bobrisky's party. Who didn't see? How can we not see it, Caleb? It was impossible not to see Bobrisky's party. It was everywhere. And of course, the next day he will show us all the naira he collected. I like how this other woman that is shading him said, I don't brag in naira, I brag in euros and pounds. You see? All those naira you gather is nothing when you change it. Wow, lens is sweet. Baby,
This be
unmute yourself, baby. I'm having so much fun. How are you?
this whole week, this whole month, na fire. Oh.
September to remember. This
Na
is
fire.
September to remember.
Na hot fire, hot
Oh
pepper.
my God.
So there are so many sides to your show today, and I wanted to call in to as in discuss my point of view on Mo's situation and then the others as well.
Yeah.
Well, let me speak from the perspective of someone whose parents were in upper management in civil service in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And, there are so many sides to this. Women actually throw themselves at these people, as in, I cannot tell you uncountable people's mothers that are married, though, that have come to my father in the middle of the night, all sorts of sexual favors for money. They throw themselves at these men, as in unbelievable stuff. Some of them even used to send food to our house, as in food that nobody even asked. They will send cooked food to our house for my dad.
And
So
he's a married man.
married women in their husband's house, just so
Wow.
that they will have favors.
Yeah.
You will have people in the civil service that they are junior, but you cannot talk to them because they are having sex with Oga and they are collecting contracts from Oga. So this thing is so prevalent, and I feel like Nigerian women don't use Toto finish all these men. So they are so used to collecting favors from women before they help them. Some women will even send their daughters as Sahara to these men. If they don't like them, then go send their daughters. The nasty things that go on in civil service, and most of these men in power, they share the money with their girlfriends.
Yeah.
So when they do the contract, so Mo is not at fault alone. They are all sharing the money. They will give shady contracts. Girlfriend will collect her cut. Boyfriend will collect his own. And they continue like that until their term is over. It's really sad. It's really, really pathetic. But, it is something that is common and normal. The ones that want to climb up, the only thing that is there Toto that will help them. Nobody wants to use their brain. One will see their friend getting contract. They will go to the back and use Toto to collect the contract. The friend that is trying to use the brain, they will use Toto to collect. And they don't have any idea of what they will do with the contract. So it is very, very common. And only a few good people will turn them down. Because there's nothing that those women will not do. As in perverse stuff, just to make this money and be able to ride their mates in the civil service and all sorts just for power. It's really a shame that Mo put herself in that situation. But when somebody is much more ambitious than than what they are willing to, than their capability. That is
Mm.
what they will do.
Yeah, I worked in the civil service, so I see
Yeah,
what I mean. I completely agree with you.
yeah. Because my dad even used to say it.
If your dad is a principled man, let me tell you something. For the average, not all of them, but let's say 99% of them,
Mhm.
and they are usually men who are in this position of awarding contracts.
Yeah,
You must do them favors before they will give you that contract.
yeah.
They don't give contract like that now.
Because those women have spoiled them like that.
And if it's women that are in this position, they are usually very wicked. You
Have
must give them a cut.
uh-huh.
So
Have
if the contract is 100 million, for instance, they will ask you to give them 60 million.
exactly.
And from the 40 million left, you use maybe 20 or 30 million to do the project, and then you have
Mhm.
the remaining balance. It's either you agree or you go, because the
Mhm.
proposals are so many. So
Yes.
you'll be lucky if they pick you.
Yes.
The
And
place that has the most corruption in Nigeria is the civil service.
it's the civil service. And when Nigerians scream and say, "Oh, the government," it is us that are doing ourselves. Oh. It's not government. Please
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
yourself. What have you contributed to the country?
yeah.
If camera is not on you and you have opportunity to have that kind of contract, what would you do? So it's
Absolutely,
exactly, it is something that we don't talk and we don't put the blame where it is us that is the problem.
absolutely.
And these men are so spoiled, tall, fat, big, small, big breast, big yash. Everybody is coming to collect contract, and
It's
they
all
are
about the money.
offering all sorts. Where
Yeah.
even their wife no fit even do for house.
Sit down there. Not even from my house, my mouth, you go here say Musa they do taba for gate.
Exactly, it's really
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah.
And most of these men don't think that one day they will not even be there again. And these women, they
Mm.
move on so fast to the next oga.
Yes,
Same
so
thing Mo is doing. And you will always have daughters that will need help in future.
the
You will
one
not.
that shook me, is she has only a daughter and a son, and they said that she even dated the father-in-law. This is the
Uh-uh.
allegation.
I was see when I saw that she married that the daughter married that Calverton. I was really like, hey, is this guy free from Antimo?
So you knew already that they had something.
No, but I knew that she has high class boyfriends. She's single. I mean, she's single. So
Divorced.
yeah, she's divorced. But
I,
I know she had high class boyfriend. But I was like, when I saw, you know, the caliber of man that the daughter married, I say, she this guy is safe. Well, his in-law. When I saw somebody pulled my attention to this lover's post, I was shocked. Like, how low can you go for money? I
and you
still
know what
doubt
I
that.
and you know what I found about Gist Lover, and any of the followers who are in the house will confirm this. I don't know if Timothy is still here. Gist Lover does not post lies. I've not caught him on a lie. Gist Lover always posts. It's people that used to beg and say, no, don't touch this person. You know how people have their favorite, as Augusta Gold, her favorite is Tonto Dike. Some people, maybe they
Right,
like Omotola Jalade, they'll say, please don't go there, don't.
right.
Because somehow you always manage to have the debts on all these people. I don't know how.
People
That
people
person.
supply people supply him or her the information.
Now wow.
They supply him or her information. Me personally, I'm a bit careful to believe Lover because although Lover may do things with good intentions, but pretty much he or she, I believe, is a man. Oh.
I believe he's a man too.
Yes, and I believe is a popular blogger, but he or she
It might just be Insta blog that is
is
hiding
possible.
himself. Who knows? Baby, are you there?
Can you hear me?
No, you're back now. Yeah.
Okay. I believe he or she, works on the information that is provided, and people can be biased. People can want
Yeah.
to tarnish people's
Yeah. You
image.
can see the bias in this story because
Yes,
this lover wanted to deal with Popogri
exactly.
and anybody that's attacking Tonto.
Exactly.
You can see that's why
Exactly.
that's how he went after Auntie Bob.
That's that one is another thing entirely.
Sissy Bob. What do you have to
I
say about
was
Sissy Bob?
I was very happy that Sissy Bob got hammered this weekend. Sissy Bob is a
if you are
misogynistic.
if you are not on social media, you are missing. No, you don't know what is happening. You will laugh if you read the comment. You will laugh. You almost faint.
Sissy Bob is a misogynistic. Sissy Bob attacks women like a man, if you
Yes,
notice.
yes, yes. That's true.
And I don't know why women keep giving this guy a pass, because he's actually insulting women. The things that a man will not say without makeup, Sissy Bob is saying it with makeup,
Yes,
and he's
yes.
getting away with it.
Yes, I'm using your gender better than you. All you
Exactly.
dating broke guys. If you are
And
broke, I cannot date you. What are you doing with broke guys? My boyfriend bought me this car.
uh-huh,
My boyfriend bought me this jewelry. My boyfriend did this Lori
uh-huh,
Iro.
Lori
Oh
Iro,
yeah, I told all of it is Lori Iro.
uh-huh.
See, if you see a hardworking man that is focused, please don't follow Sissy Bob. Oh.
Sissy
Plan
Bob
with
is a
your
scam.
boyfriend. Oh, it's a scam.
And
Scam
Sissy Bob
Lori
is a
Iro.
wolf, because Sissy Bob has been through hell to get to
Mm.
where he is
Look
today.
at when they
That's
show
why
the
he doesn't.
father. Did you see the father's birthday picture? I was like, what? This is his boss father.
Sis B, it could be one of those parents that will not collect money from, because they know that his money hand is not clean.
He doesn't come to his father dressed as he is. Oh.
Exactly.
He will
So that
change to
should
a
tell you
man
something.
completely.
That
He
should
will
tell
put
you
on his cap
something.
and everything. But
That
you know
should
there are
tell you
people
something.
around there, they will snap him and send it to
Uh-huh.
Gist Lover.
That should tell you something, that the father does not accept
His
all
lifestyle. If they
this.
are Muslim, the father is an afar.
Exactly. So he
And you know
probably wouldn't take
Muslims,
anything from him.
when we are talking about tolerance towards the LGBTQ community, real Muslims, they don't even want to discuss it. Let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
something. Bob will be going to the father. All those makeup, wig, everything,
Everything
all
is
those dressing,
done.
he cleans
Yes.
it completely. And
Yes.
oh yeah, I was saying that he goes to the dad every weekend in Ejigbo,
Yes.
and that tells me that Bob is also using some enhancers and some spiritual, things
Mm-hmm.
for all these her runs.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw
So
the birthday. I say, "Is this your dad? Really?
the father
Wow."
does not collect the money, obviously.
They
And
say about the dad a car.
he's living, the father looks like he's living a content life for what he can afford.
Yeah,
It's Bob that has decided that he's going to get out of that standard
environment.
of
Because she's so
living.
desperate for riches.
Desperate. Bob does not have any friend, and it's because of where he's coming from. He wants to make money by all means.
All means.
And at the end of the day, Bob is still acting like a man, because he brags about everything like a man. How many women go get sugar daddy, go constant, go they make video every day, they talk about, oh, this is what I have. I'm better than you. I'm better than you bees.
I'm using your sexuality
Uh-huh.
better than you.
How many women will do that? Now, man, they do that kind of thing. Now, man.
It is well.
Anyway, as for Tonto,
He said na tonto.
I be waiting that they call him.
Baby, my beg, don't kill me.
That
Tonto.
one.
No be tonto.
The church hill, I be mosque hill, I be waiting that they call that one. That one needs to go and collect his son from Tonto.
How is he gonna collect it? How is he gonna collect
I
him?
don't think Tonto is mentally capable of handling that child, because it doesn't even show that she loves the child. For her to be willing to give up the child because of wetin Popo gree they give am. It be like say Popo gree hot gone,
We hot waiting. For where?
hot
You know see
inside
him.
bed.
I beg go sit down.
Because
Person where the record person.
no, those girls don't know now. But the way Tonto they beg, they talk say take my child, me. That's the end. That's been she
No,
won't go
it's
kill her.
because
She
no,
won't go off
not because
herself.
he hot. No, I not go surprise if Popo Grisel be 1 second man. To be honest, the reason why they beg, the reason why all these people who gonna go away, where una for they confine me to your long. The reason why they beg now because you know one because you know say and Chochi they do this thing competition for social media. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now why they beg me that? Not because of anything else.
Is really bad. I think she needs to reconsider, you know, if she can handle being a single parent. I doubt she can, because she's desperately looking for a father for a child that has a father, and she's willing to even give up that child to any man that shows her some kind of affection.
Augusta, they say you go fight me soon. Not true? Hmm.
You know, so yeah, I even think that from that video alone, the Nigerian social services should have come in.
Nigeria get social service.
Oh, babe,
Definitely.
now you don't dey go
but
another
but
angle.
but
Social
for
Nigeria get
services
social
dey.
service.
but no, for Lagos then get,
They
for
get social
Abuja then got,
services.
then get.
Hmm.
And I think that Churchill should have made the effort.
He didn't
Maybe
fight. He did not
he did
fight.
fight. Maybe
Hmm.
because he's married now. Rose, I've been waiting that they call that one. Probably doesn't even want that problem. You know,
Yeah.
but it's
No,
really
but
sad.
that would be a fight that Churchy cannot win. I like the way he's just letting it go because Tonto will not let go of that boy. So let's
But
just leave it.
she really doesn't, because if you really care for your child, you are not going to make that statement, take care of my child, as in she won't go
Don't
by
she
herself.
didn't even say take care of my child. He said don't let his father come near him.
Uh-huh.
Mm. It is well.
You one thing you should know, Churchy cannot even fight that fight safe. Because one, they've been to court before. We don't know the outcome of that court they went to. They've been to court before. Where Tonto, remember when Tonto had the interview with what's it called, Daddy Freeze? She came out with a lot of receipt paper, this, that Churchy is not paying this, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. So they've been to court before, and we don't
And
know
I think
what.
it's on purpose. I think it's on
Yeah, we
purpose
don't
that
know.
Churchy is
Yes,
not.
we don't know the outcome of that court. This thing, so that might drag Churchy back a bit, because maybe himself not meeting own part of that church, that court stuff. So that was why. Now that is why he can't even proceed. And besides, Toto will fight with her whole life.
Are
He no
you
go fit.
kidding?
He no
After
go fit.
after this, if I was a judge, I would not even award custody to Tonto,
No, I
because
don't think they should
she's
take the boy, but they should have joint custody. The boy should have contact with his father because he has a father. And from what we see, he's not an irresponsible father in terms of parenting
mhm.
because it's very loving. You see the new child, the pikin be like say vomit am. I never see pikin wey resemble papa like
Same
that
thing with
before.
Tonto's child now. It
Ha,
looks
now
exactly
wow.
like Churchill. So I don't understand why she's holding on to that child like that, because you wake up every day, you see Churchill's face in that boy. That boy looks
Sometimes
exactly
we
like
don't
his
tell
father.
people how to hurt, shall. Say we
I
self don't go
agree.
into this case of papa and picking matter.
I
So
agree.
sometimes you have to be very strong to make some decisions. I'm telling you. Sometimes you have to be very strong to make some decisions. Being in the UK or in the developed world, you sometimes get support from the government. But those in Nigeria, they don't get support from
That
anybody.
hurt. How
And
many years
taking
of
care of
hurt?
How
children.
many
How
years
many years of
exactly?
hurt? I beg Augusta,
Listen
how
How
now,
many
many years?
years?
listen. No, sister B, no, sister B. See, person where wear the shoe, I know where for the
I
hurt am.
beg you,
Not
Augusta,
be
leave that
everything.
matter. Leave
No,
that
sister
matter.
B.
But if you carry
Not
the
be
pikin give
everything.
Gbogbo
Not
Gree
be
where they record
everything.
everybody.
See,
Gbogbo Gree go record a naked picture.
see,
I
He dey threaten to release
understand.
am.
I
He say give my
understand, sister
don't have
B.
my father my child out
I
give
get
Augusta,
am to
you. I
father.
am not
Augusta,
saying
Augusta, leave that
listen,
matter.
listen.
Augusta.
I am
Let me
not
tell you.
saying Tonto DK is very correct for saying what's his name? Gbogbo should take over the child. No, I am not saying that. But
You know a
again,
man for
we
3 months,
should
you are begging him to look after
Uh-uh.
your child when
we
the father
should
is alive.
When the father is
you know why I'm
alive.
saying this? It was because she was saying that he doesn't know why Tonto DK is holding so strong on the boy, refusing the father to see the boy. This is where they talk so now because Tonto is a celebrity. 80-90% of women we don't divorce, not the one made their man come near the children. That is why I always say it in my channel that you cannot hold the child back. You cannot deprive the father for the child from meeting the father. But again, look at from another angle. Some men not being. Some
And
men
make
not
him hold the child
being.
now.
But
Make
but
him
but
hold the
he
child.
is it with his child now.
Let
He's
him
there.
continue to
He's
hold on to the
present.
child and be passing him along
He's
to other
present
men when the
with
father is
other men.
alive.
And you know the thing with Nigerian men that Tonto does not realize is they are watching what she did to Churchill. This Popo Greed that probably came didn't even come with good intentions in the first place.
Don't
Because
mind.
they already
What are
there
we saying? Kokogri that was going to say Churchill, you're a man. Started
exactly.
commenting on Churchill, commenting on Churchill.
Because in the first instance, he came there to take advantage of Tonto because she has already shown herself in public how she can ridicule the father of her child. Even if you don't like the person, you chose the person.
He is the father.
He
He's
is
the
the
father.
father. You chose
And he has
him to
not
be the father
demonstrated in any way that
of your child.
he's hurting that
Exactly.
child. Why are you denying him
Exactly.
of the father?
Why are you denying him?
Why are you denying him? You
Other
and him
men
have
will
issue.
see that.
He didn't have issue with he didn't have issue with
Yes.
with the child. Why are you denying him?
No,
I don't know. May
no
continue to
man,
pass the pick to other men.
no man, white, Asian, black, purple, will see Tonto's history of how she dealt with the father of her child and take her seriously.
And then if you make mistake, my dear,
and
they
then
will still take her serious.
the bitterness that she shows towards the man, the serious bitterness that she shows
Augusta,
towards the
listen
man.
with an open heart, oh.
I am, Sister B. Listen,
No,
Sister
you
B,
are not
listen.
listening with open heart.
I am.
When it
No,
comes
I
to
don't
Tonto, you're
know,
always
Sister B.
blinded. That's the
No,
truth.
it's not because of Tonto. I've done videos before Tonto. This time I've done videos where I'd always attack Tonto steady. It's not about that. Remember, say me self I be divorced woman with children. I know what I they talk. Sister B, you know some of my story. I know what I they talk. And they look out from both ways. I am not fully for Tonto say anything where she do correct. Everything where she do correct. No, and they look out from waiting me don't see. I've been in court since 2017, and I'm still in court. I know what I they talk.
But
So that's why they look out from two ways, like maybe not like this, maybe not like that. So you saying that no other man go looking at the history, no, it's not true.
No. Men go look
Where go
him,
still come?
but no,
If
They will not take
people
her
go
serious.
still come.
Men go look him, but they go they see how he they treat that man. In case they
I
come for
know.
her in the future and
I
the
know.
relationship no work, they go they think say now what he go do to me be this.
Exactly.
I know.
What say they no go date am? Okay, see what Popo Grid do to her now. See what Popo Grid did. Popo Grid set him up
Popo
for
Gri did not
failure.
do that because of Churchy. Popo Gri is like that. If you look at his own history, his own is like that.
He came
But
in. He didn't have a serious mind towards Tonto. Look at
that
the
is
way
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
talking.
It was not because of
what
Tonto.
she
He
has
has been
done in
doing
the
it.
past. Do you agree that what she has done in the past with Churchill online contributed to how he treated her? Do you agree?
Not
Because
fully.
if you see the way he was talking about her on that voice note, shows that he didn't even come into that relationship. Like Tonto was more serious about that relationship than him.
I know.
The way
I
he
saw
was
that.
talking about her as if she was trash.
Churchy that is not fighting to even get joint custody. You know, saying that something make that one not able they see the fight. He's not fighting to get joint custody.
Imagine if he was fighting, he would have been very, very ugly. So
it
thank
would have
God he's
been
not
very
fighting.
ugly. Very, very ugly. And
see, you can be fighting in court. You don't have to come and fight. And even the surprise how those their copy paper they land for social media. When a matter is in court, the papers are not supposed to even be on social media. Nigeria and their laws, I don't understand how they do their own. If they are in court and they are fighting in court, nobody can come and fight on social media. So if he's really ready, he can still go to the court and fight for his child.
But
without this, don't get power past judge.
Augusta, God forbid, if somebody that you know was Churchill, before they've even got into court, do you see how Tonto dragged Churchill, his mother, his grandmother, his ancestors, everybody, before they even got to the court situation. After all of that, even the 2 seconds situation, he entered. The humiliation.
That thing doesn't stop.
Ladies, let me run this up because I have other people have
not
hands and
everybody
K1
will want
on
to
the
deal
studio.
with that drama for the rest of their life.
Baby, you and Augusta. Let's summarize. No, it's okay. It's a very healthy conversation we're having, right? I'm looking at it from the angle of parenting, okay? I'm not saying that Churchill did not hurt what's it called? Tonto. But I'm looking at it from the angle of parenting. Tonto has never told us this is what he did against or did to the child. or that he's a bad father. It's
Mm-hmm.
about their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if their relationship doesn't work, based on he lied to her, he cheated with his sister who is now married to, yes, it hurts. But does that make him a bad father? Is that why you should change his name? I have never supported that part that he did. Okay, he cheated, which hurt her. Is it okay? She changed the child's name. Now she's begging a man that she met only 3 months to take the
Mm-hmm.
child
3 months.
and say, "Don't let him have contact with the father." Is this right?
Bitterness. As in, which man will even take you seriously? They will say, so if I bought picking with you and things don't work out, now so you go do me.
It is
Now
well,
wow.
oh. Thank you,
It is
baby.
well.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sis.
my darling. Yeah, we are moving on because I still got other people, and I'm very, very curious to hear what Hanks has to say because he's a man and the first man we're having tonight. Hello, Hanks.
Good evening.
Good evening, bro. What do you have to say about this conversation?
Yes, I told you and Augusta the other day about Tonto. You should remember.
Augusta, remember Hans? Hans apologized to us that day after he won't cuss him. What he talk that day? Okay, no provoke Augusta today because Augusta
I,
dey here.
I, I told you people that Tonto she's a nice person, Shao. But you know what did Churchy, what did he do to her? Just
He
because,
cheated. He cheated.
no, no, look at what he did. Let me tell you. Tonto from the onset thought that Churchill is Obasanjo's son.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that was just the problem. At
Hans,
last, she
hold on.
discovered that she thought that she's an in-law to Obasanjo.
Then he cheated with his sister.
So this is what annoys Tonto. You understand me?
Yeah.
So because of this, that statement she made to Popokiri, that one is she's just joking. Tonto wanted, like the other lady said, Popokiri is hot in bed.
How do you know? How do we
Yeah,
know?
that is Tonto wanted him back.
Yes. But it's
You
not because he's
understand
hot
me?
in bed. Not because
Yes,
he's hot
that
in bed.
is.
How would you know say hot
Look,
in bed?
that is what we made Tonto to beg.
Okay.
That is what we make her to beg.
That's
You
what to
know?
make her to beg. I
Yes,
want to.
if even Popokiri come back today and tell Tonto, please, I'm sorry. I know that I have annoyed you. She will take him back.
I think the reason she was begging is because she didn't want the relationship to fail because he and Churchill and the Muri Abina Maria, they are doing competition. That's what me I think.
So no, Tonto is easily to she can let somebody go easily. Yes, if like she let this guy go, Chochi. So and I still believe that she did well not allowing the man. She's supposed to allow the man to come and see the child.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Visit the child,
Somebody,
but don't
life
allow
of
this
Jenny.
child. Don't allow the child to go to the house because Rosie is your friend. You don't know some of our women are before you know the child will start to be sick. It's I like it the way. If Chochi want to see his son, he can come to your house and see the boy. But
She's not
allowing the
allowing it.
boy to go
She's not
to go
allowing it.
to it's not good. That is not good at all.
She's not allowing it.
So and I also told you people that some of our women these days are too desperate for money. Did you see what somebody was saying today? A lady that our celebrities are some of them are advanced ashy. That was what she used today.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is what is happening, and this thing has corrupted the young ones growing up. Everybody now today in Nigeria desperate for money. The society has been bastardized because of all this. Look at Mo today. Mo is among those people that people take as role model.
Yeah, me too.
Look at what is happening today.
Yeah.
How do you want the young ones growing up to think about you
I'm very
or think
disappointed.
about you?
I'm not gonna lie.
Huh? Look at the people everybody respects in Nigeria. Most of them are money, 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 money. Where are we taking this money to?
I agree with you on that one, my brother.
So we have to cut it. We have to slow down on this money desperation. The whole
Mm.
country today. Today, I saw a video where somebody is just bathing some people close to the sea. They were shouting, money, come, money. What is all this?
They are
Eh?
invoking money. They are invoking the money.
This thing is going worse. So
You're
we
right.
have to
You're right.
money. We have to work to make money. Eh?
Mm.
Money that you got in ill-gotten way, you can't even close your eyes to sleep. I don't know why people cannot see these things.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, I
Because
agree
of
with
all these
you.
things now, look at our society today. Nigeria, look at how much is dollar today. Everything is going south. Eh?
Mm.
So Tonto she has to, I said that day that people should keep on advising her. She's a nice lady. Somebody said that somebody said he want to marry her. I don't know if you know if you seen the post.
Again, new one.
Somebody said he want to one. This one is not rich. I know Tonto will not. Tonto will not even.
You always talking about somebody that is not rich, somebody that is not
Yeah,
rich. Are you rich, my brother?
because this is
Because it's like you're an advocate for people that are not rich.
no. If we that are I'm struggling in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we for me I like make your money in a genuine way. Yeah.
Mm.
But this man, this guy now, the guy that Jim Ike beat up one time, but it's just something like the promotion of a video of his movie.
It is well.
So the guy said that Tonto is made for her, for him, that he like to marry Tonto.
And he's
So
poor. How will he maintain
then,
Tonto if he's poor? You should go and find work first before you can marry
no,
Tonto.
the money will come as long as you first of all get close to the man,
No, let him
know
get
his
the money
ambition,
first.
know how ambitious he is.
Why?
You
Why?
know,
See, when you say that women are looking for rich men, you also know that women are looking for rich men. Men are also looking for rich women. You know that, right?
no,
Thanks.
no, I'm not looking for any woman that is rich.
Not you. We're talking about
Yes,
Nigeria,
I know
my
there are
brother.
a lot of people like me who are not.
But there are a lot of people who are. Now
Mhm.
it's even men that are looking for made women. It's more
That,
now.
that man don't want to last in his life.
Hanks, you go kill me. Also, if a woman is genuinely richer than the man, and the man is not because of the finances, but he just loves her, is there something wrong in that?
You know that there is women are wired differently. I hope you know
Mm.
that. From the
Yes.
beginning, a woman will support you, you know,
Mm.
waiting for you to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, that is when you will know that a woman is not wired to give.
Mm.
Yes, they are not
Okay.
wired to give. That is why you can see a man we can do anything for a lady without complaining,
Mm-hmm.
as long as he loves that lady.
Yes.
But ladies also, they can do things for you, waiting for you to improve in life.
Yes.
That is the main aim of every lady helping every guy, just for
Yes.
you to improve,
Until
so
you
that
get there.
that is it. That any man waiting for a woman to begin to give him, that man will not last. Oh,
So you don't want a woman that is richer than you, my brother?
a woman that is richer than me.
Yes, you don't want.
I want to be richer than my wife. Oh, true.
What is wrong with your wife being richer than you if God has designed it that way?
God designed the way I want God to design my own is for Him to give me a wife that I'm richer than.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, Hanks,
uh,
yeah, you.
is a
Oh,
woman. A woman is a woman that determines whether a man will last in life. So
oh,
while choosing, you have to choose wisely.
okay. Oh, I rest
Yeah.
my case. I give up. Thank you very much, my brother.
Okay.
I rest my case. You win me today for this. For this, me and you, they always get tango with a dance. Sometimes I go win you, but today you win me. I give up. I be like Anthony Joshua. I accept defeat. In toxic, God has not designed his own like that. God has designed him to be richer than his wife. My Igbo brother. Oh my God. He's so funny. Hanks, thank you. Oh. I thank God for giving you the wife that you are richer than. No. Oh, K1. Hello, you're welcome. We're rounding up now.
Hi, Auntie B, how are you?
I'm all right, sweetie. How are you?
I'm doing great.
You're
First of all,
welcome. Hmm.
your last caller is so funny.
He is very funny. Me and him, we have this dance all the time. I know him very well. Oh,
He's the reason why, most Nigerian men don't, their kind of marriage is not what we're looking. And Nigerian men are looking for I'm the master, you are beneath me type of
yes.
marriage. They don't believe in partnership. That's why they wouldn't marry a woman that has more money than them.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the simple truth about
For
it. So
him, if a woman
we'll,
is rich, it's a threat to his manhood and his masculinity.
yeah, but if you believe in partnership and you respect people for what they do, you won't have a problem with a rich wife. So we'll leave it there. Most
Yeah,
most of our
let's leave it.
Nigerian men think think like
Let's leave
that.
it there.
So
I
we'll move
allowed
on
him
from
to.
that.
He warned me today. I'm not going to lie because I cornered him and I asked him this question. I said, "What if the wife is richer and she's still respectful? She's still submissive?" She said, "No, God will not design my own that way." He said, "God will not design it that way. God has designed me to be richer than my wife." I said, "Okay."
The issue with a
Oh,
lot of Nigerians is that mindset. They have a mindset problem. So you can't,
yeah,
you can't, nothing you can do about that.
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to talk about two things. I'm not going to talk about Bobrisky because I don't care about him. But I want to talk about Tonto and Mo. And Augusta is probably going to fight me because I can see
She's
that she's very biased about Tonto. But oh well, whatever. Don't fight me, Augusta. I think you're actually doing a good job. But anyways, um, I want Augusta to realize something. I agree with Auntie B when she says that you're biased when it comes to Tonto.
yes.
Because that was the first night. I think I started watching your initial video about Tonto and I turned it off the first 5 minutes because you were not saying anything that hit the point.
Augusta,
You're
can you
fighting,
hear?
you're talking to, you're fighting with an ex-boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody came out to support you. That why would a man put out a vulnerable audio of you like that in your most vulnerable moment? And
Yeah,
women came out to support you, even not even thinking about what you were saying in the video, how that showed how low your self-esteem was. People left that alone and supported you and said this guy is so wrong for putting out this type of video audio about you in the
about you.
public.
Yeah.
And then you turn around a few days later and you tag another married woman in a post to shame her. You cannot do that, right? You want to, if you want to tell somebody that this man has videos of you, and then the way she wrote it, she said past and very recent. My conclusion is that you have issues with that girl. Maybe while you were dating this boyfriend, maybe this girl's name has come up or whatever, and maybe probably she's one of the issues you have with your boyfriend, right? So that post wasn't to help her. That post wasn't to help her. That post was a disguise to drag her. You don't do that. If you want to help her, you can call her, you can tag her, you can send her a DM. You don't tag a married woman in a public post and
Yeah.
tell her that, so and so person has naked pictures of you. Then you don't say that, you say old and very recent so that people are not confused that
That means
maybe
the
it's
affair
before
is
you were
still
married.
ongoing.
Yes. So you don't do that. And then people came out to support you as women, but you don't support your own fellow woman because you're fighting with her over a guy. These are things that men don't do for us. Men don't drag themselves in public for women. Instead, they form an alliance and they leave you in the mud, right? But you drag another married woman in the public. That tells me a lot about your kind. I don't care for her. I think I said it the last time that she's exactly who Popogri is because
Yeah.
you attract exactly who you are, right?
Yeah.
And people are going to
And
come to me and say, oh,
And you know what? Kea, she does have some things in common with Bobrisky, and that's why they were able to maintain that friendship for as long as it
I
lasted.
said that. I don't know if you remember when I called the last time. I said that for her to be friends with somebody like Bobrisky,
Yeah.
I'm questioning her character.
Yeah.
For you to be that close with somebody like Bobrisky, I'm going to question your character, right? So people were sympathy, had sympathy for you when a man, disrespected you in the public, right? And then you come out and you do the same to another person that is married. So it's like, oh, my relationship is bad, so I'm going to drag everybody down with me. Whether the girl is sleeping with your boyfriend or not, that's not the issue. It's not your fight, and it's not your right to tag her. Don't do it. So everything else you do after that is distasteful. I don't care at this point. You deserve what you're getting. I know others are going to attack me, but if you're going to need support from women, you should show the same amount of support to another woman.
No, she doesn't. You see why Tonto doesn't have female friends? Have you noticed? She doesn't have female friends. No, she doesn't.
You can't do that. You cannot have female friends. You cannot do that to another woman and expect other women to support you. It's unfair because you're not perfect. You're just online, begging somebody that you met for 3 months to take care of your child. You're separating your. In fact, at this point, I know Augusta is going to say yes, women do it. You're hurt or whatever. You can do when you're hurt. I know you, but for the sake of your child, if you're not thinking about your child, you're being selfish.
Absolutely.
In the long run, right? Guess what? Some Nigerian men always say, "Oh, don't worry, my child will look for me when I'm older." Even the Daddy Freeze that was interviewing people, I think he had said that thing before. Oh, that my child will look for me when I'm older. They have this mentality, which is the truth, because even every child wants to have a mom and a dad. They don't care about what happened between two of you.
Yeah.
They don't care because they need that love from both father and mother. And yes, it's a sad situation between you and the father, and you can be hurt, and nobody should minimize your hurt. Nobody should tell you how you should deal with your hurt. But when it comes to your children, you should protect their interest. Because in the long run, they're going to come back and hate you for it. Whether you think you're doing the right thing. Now, I think so many women get angry because they train this child suffer by themselves and keep them from their dads, or their fathers or whatever.
And the day they are getting married, they will go and seek out their father.
In the future, the child will become somebody and take care of. In fact, I have this kind of issue like in my extended family, right? If you permit me to give you 1 minute story.
Yeah.
I have a cousin like this, right? Who kind of like lived with us, growing up. And the father and the mom, I think the backstory was maybe they got married, and I think his father ended up running away with the chief bridesmaid or something, after they got married and had these two
bridesmaid.
Kids. Yeah.
Oh my God. Chief bridesmaid.
Yes. So, so he grew up without the dad, and then eventually they stayed with us for some time. He grew up with us, and then my dad helped him find a job, that whole, the whole thing. So now he grew up, and then he married this other lady. They met in the estate that we used to live. But this lady too, hardworking girl, she works for NNPC. He was working for a bank, I think, at the time. So they got married and they, started their marriage. And his wife started asking about his father, like, what's up with your dad? Whatever. That one too, apropos, she went to now go and find the guy's father. Did her investigation and found the dad, and then took her husband to go, see the dad. And obviously, there's a missing piece in his life, whether you like it or not. He was drawn to his dad and started, I think when he finally got united with his dad, the dad was sick, so he started helping, with hospital bills. And the mom is livid. Mm-hmm. The mom is livid. I said, she's so mad now. She was so mad. Now, the guy is no longer working. Things have, kind of like gone down and everything. And the rumor is that the mom is the one that's behind the guy's downtrodden success, because after training him, now he's now successful. He wants to take care of his dad. That's like the grapevine conversation that's happening in the background, because the guy is no longer doing as well as he was doing before. He's not working anymore. now in fact it's his wife that's taking care of everything, and that's causing problem in his own marriage now and all that kind of stuff. So you're just causing problem for your children in the future. You're an adult, you pick this man. If you didn't pick well, right,
That's
it's
your
okay.
fault.
And it's okay if you didn't pick well. I think because a lot of Nigerian women, we get rushed into marriage, we get rushed into all these things. We don't, you see us, our girls are getting married at 2021. What do you know? You don't know anything. And so you don't even know the kind of woman you're going to be at 2021. Somebody is pushing you to go marry this guy. A lot of Nigerian guys want to marry women that are that young because they want to be able to mold you to do what they like. And eventually, if you're a woman that, is exposed, or you want to grow, or you want to do more with your life, you're going to evolve, you're going to change. The girl that you were at 21 is not the girl that you're going to be at 30, at 35.
A lot of
And if
people
you
are
don't
saying
have
that Jane did not respect her marriage, that she was cheating on her husband.
It doesn't matter. It's not
Exactly.
Tonto's fight.
That's what I'm saying to some people in the comment section. It wasn't
not
Tonto's story
fight.
to tell.
It's not
What
her
is her
story to tell.
business?
In the hopes of, and she put it in disguise of trying to help her, to say, oh, he has your new photos, just be careful, he might blackmail you. But it's not your...
It is not her business.
It's not your business, and I think that it was done very in a spiteful manner, because even if she was trying to do it...
What's come out of it now? Okay, do you know what's come out? He's gone to... the same Popo Gari has come out to render a full-fledged apology to Jane and her family. So... what does that tell us? It was never Tonto's story to tell.
It was not your story to tell. That's not your business. And for us supporting women, and she was, thanking people for supporting her.
She was cheating. She was a married woman. She was cheating.
That is not your business. If her husband is okay, some people have open marriages. You don't know.
What about the so-called ones that went to BBM? That the woman went there and started doing nonsense. Did the husband not come out and
took her back?
Oh, I beg.
Okay, husband took her back. You don't know what people's arrangements are.
Exactly.
People are getting
you don't know
married
what people's marriages
different
are.
reasons.
Their marriage could have been a marriage that they've arranged that, okay, you go and look for the fame or money or whatever, and the husband is happy with that. You don't know what their marriage is. You people, people think that their own moral standard or their own moral belief is what applies to every relationship.
And it's not true. And it's not true. And then it's just not your business. And
Ruth
I don't
said that it became Tonto's business when she cheated with her man.
That's what I'm saying. She did it out of spite, because she's not doing it to
her
the way
man.
She wrote.
It was not even really her man. Where is he now?
Not even her man. How long?
Where is the so-called man for? Now? Where is the man? Ruth.
How long did she even know the guy for?
Lori,
that's why I'm saying that it's out of spite, because she put out the statement in disguise to say, oh, I'm helping.
This is what we keep saying about women that are always fighting the side chick or whatever and not face the person they are dating. Bobrisky is out there dating every Dick and Tom and Harry out there. Remember the audio that leaked that he was saying, they forecast me, Kate Hanshaw. I forgot Kate Hanshaw. But some girl was going to out him or something, and he quickly ran away. Which man? He was never Tonto Dike's man.
To start with, the Popo guy sounds like a very local fowl. Excuse me. So for Tonto to even be associated with such person, I'm questioning her character.
It is well. Let's move on.
So
thank you so much.
That's it. But let's move on to more.
Oh, you still have more to say?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave.
Just say something. Say something. I'll give you 1 minute.
Let me leave you. Let me leave Mo alone. Let me leave her alone.
No, say what you have to say. I'll give you 1 minute.
Okay, for more, right? Everybody is coming out to say that she's a role model. I'm disappointed. I'm this thing, and I can see why people will say that, because she's doing a great job. She's doing a great job with what she's doing with the movies. She's putting out quality and all that stuff, which is fine. But when you start making somebody, the only thing I want to say about that is when you start making somebody a role model of yours, right? Yeah. Just do some research before you start. Yes, I'm just going to say.
To me. She was my role model too. Kate Anxious. Sam, you say it's Kate Anxious. Yes. Before I start making Kate Anxious my role model.
Just do a little bit of research. And I'm not going to criticize her work because she does excellent work,
She
right?
does.
So I'm not going to go there because she does excellent work. But, like the other caller said, Mr. Hans, I really like something that he said. Our value system in Nigeria is ridiculous.
I agree
When
with you
somebody
on that.
shows up out with money, or the person is fancy, or the person is, throwing away cash, or they come out to look like an elite, we throw our moral, our thinking caps to the dogs. Once the person shows up and says, oh, this person is this, that, and the other, people don't do research. And then when things come out, you say, oh, I'm so disappointed. I thought she was this and that. Did you research her? Well, what was she doing in the early 2000s? Where did she come from? She wasn't in the early movie industry. Where did she come from? What did she do? What is her background before? I mean, like I said, her work is great, but, where did she come from? How did she get in? Those are questions that you ask before you start to, say somebody is a role model. So start from your
Thank you
family.
very much. Thank
My
you,
father is my own
K1.
role model.
Your father is your role model. I love
Yes,
that.
yes. So
Thank
I
you.
stay within the family, what I know.
You keep it within the family.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, you really, really blessed us with some serious wisdom today. Okay, Ruth, I've got you. Amara, I'm coming to you. Adewale, and you. Hello, Ruth.
Hello, Auntie B. Can you hear me?
Yes, where are you joining from? Joining
Uh,
from?
Canada.
Canada. Oh, people are coming in so late, but okay, we'll try and accommodate everyone. All right, what
Okay,
do you have
no
to say very
problem.
quickly?
Oh yeah, so I wanted to just address like why I feel like Tonto is not allowing Churchill to say his son. If you remember like the interview she did with Daddy Freeze and the one she did like on her YouTube page, she was saying that Churchill does jazz and his mother does jazz as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's one of the main reasons why she refused to allow the son come near them. Because I think
Mm.
she was also saying that when her son was born, that the mother was trying to tie like one red stuff on his hand. And I can't really remember the story exactly, but she was basically saying that they were using jazz when she was there with them.
Ruth,
Yeah.
have you lived in Nigeria before?
Me? Yeah.
You
Abuja.
sure? You lived in Abuja before. You know the reason why I'm asking? You sound very young.
Yeah, I'm
And
young.
you're young. How old are you?
I'm 25.
You only yeah, pẹ̀lẹ́. I
Oh,
understand
God.
where you're coming from. You have a very good point. But if you know the amount of people that do jazz in Nigeria, then families will never talk to each other again if it's based on jazz.
That is true. That is
The
true.
deacon and deaconesses and pastors that sit in the altar, a lot of them do jazz, okay?
That's true.
They do. Secretly, oh, not openly. All right. A
Yeah.
lot of people. And Tonto said that he's a Yahoo boy, and all the
Yeah,
Yahoo
she said
boys
that
do
as
jazz.
well. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
So I don't think it's based on jazz, because if it's based on jazz, a lot of us will not talk to some people again. But I see what you are trying to say.
And
Yeah.
also, I don't know if you like, I feel like people were saying that, oh, she did too much during Churchill, which I agree. Like, that 10 minutes man stuff was kind of too much. But if you remember correctly, Churchill was the one doing interviews before she came out. Like, it
No,
was doing
Churchy
a lot of
wasn't doing
interviews.
interview. No, he
He was,
wasn't.
wasn't he? Was. There's one
No.
time he said, he was saying that, oh, they never had a marriage, that there was no marriage. Then that's when she came out and started showing pictures, started like talking to that phrase. I don't know if you
No,
recall.
I think if I remember correctly, he did only one interview, and that this was after that Daddy Freeze's interview. You know the thing that's why I'm so I look at Daddy Freeze with corner eye. To be
Yeah, he
honest, I don't
does too
like him
much. Yeah, same.
honestly, because he's an opportunist. That's the way I
Yeah,
see him.
he is.
He doesn't do anything to help these celebrities that he interviews, but because he got the name from bashing pastors, he just jump into any situation. He
Yeah.
didn't help Tonto with that interview. After that Tonto's interview with him, that was when everything went downhill. But I hear what you're saying. It is what it is. We can't go back now, but going forward is what we're looking at.
Yeah, and also one last thing, I feel like Tonto shows like an example for all women, me included. Like I feel like sometimes if you're attracting the same kind of people, you have to like kind of look inwards. Not to
Yeah.
say like you're a bad person, but there may be certain behaviors you're displaying to attract this kind of people. Like for
Mm.
someone like Tonto now, it may be obvious that she's very hot. Maybe
Yeah.
she seems like she's someone that she's very giving, and people may take advantage of that. So like like I'm like that sometimes. So sometimes when you meet people, you have to kind of calm down and monitor that behavior before you start
Mm.
doing too much. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ruth.
Yeah, you're
Take care of
welcome. Thank you.
yourself. Are you
Yeah,
in
I love your
uni?
show as well. I love what you're
Thank
doing.
you,
Well done.
darling. Are you in
Bye.
uni or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in university. I'm doing med
Oh,
school.
med school.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. I'm sure your parents will be very proud.
Yes, they
Every
are.
African
Thank you.
parents, Nigerian parents wants a lawyer and a doctor in their family. You've got a lawyer in mind. I can tell you that my husband is praying to God Almighty that one of the sons of the younger boys now will go and do medicine. So congratulations for making your parents' dream come true. Not your own, no, your
Yeah,
parents'
it's
own.
not my dream anymore. I'm not, I was telling my
It's your
mom like
parents'
a
dream.
few
Thank
days
you very
ago
much.
that I'm tired.
God
She was
will
like, oh
bless
no.
you.
Thank you. I was like, oh no, you must finish this degree or you
You
must
finish
keep
it
going.
in Jesus' name. We cover you
Amen.
with the blood. It is well with you.
Amen.
You will do your parents proud and you will
Yeah.
excel in Jesus' name. Thank you
Amen.
so much,
Thank you,
my
ma'am.
darling. All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Oh, she's so sweet. Amara, I've got you. What happened to Amara?
Sister B,
Amara,
before Amara come in, since she know they come now.
Amara,
Yeah.
run! I just click on Amara, Amara just disappear.
Before Amara come, Sister B, let me say you no follow this then Churchy matter. Churchy was the one that was responding to interviews. Oh,
Who started the
Tonto
interview? Who
is
started to do the interview?
not Churchy. Tonto is
Uh,
the type that when you pinch her small, show they back. So now her voice people they hear. Churchy was
mm.
doing interviews and he was paying bloggers. If you
How do
follow
you
that,
know he
even
was
at that,
playing bloggers?
oh, Sister B, you not really follow this story like
Augusta,
that time.
as far as I'm concerned, anything when you talk is biased.
Okay, take
I
her
might
like
be
that
wrong.
now. No need for me to even talk am at all. But if you
When you
look your
reach,
comment sections, you go see and say, no be
no,
only
na
me they
both
talk
day.
am.
Not only you. You they talk
No be
am,
only
other
me
people
they
they
talk
talk am,
am.
but people still they talk say, nah, who do interview first? Some people they say na churchy. Some people they say na what do they call am tonto. I don't know who do first to be honest. Let me be honest. I don't know. But the one where I see, the main one where I see, let me say it, is that what's it called? The freezes one.
Yes,
Okay.
that one I hit home because of what she said. You know
Yeah.
when two people they quarrel and the one wey go pain person pass person they talk. That one
Yeah.
I hit home. That was why that one was everywhere.
Yeah. So you
Oh, yeah.
say Churchy was doing interview first.
He was doing interview first. He was
Okay,
saying things,
before
and Tonto
Tonto.
was just mad. She know they control her own. She just they talk anyhow too. She know they
Hmm.
control her own in the sense that if Churchy talk one, you know woman talk now. If man talk
You
one,
go loud,
Churchy
yeah.
one na bomb na missile.
Bibi say you are right. He say you are right. So maybe I didn't catch all those ones.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
take
now
another
don't
one. No, they don't
now
that
Churchy starts.
2 hours plus.
I want to end now. Don't tire. I get live tomorrow. Adewale,
Good evening, Auntie B. How you doing?
I'm alright, sweetie. You're welcome.
Yeah, yeah. So I just want to talk about Tonto's case because I
I don't
think
know
there
the
are a
one
lot
to
of
believe
women
now.
that are,
People will say Joy has said it's Tonto that did first. Other people will say it's Churchy. I don't know the one to believe. Okay, they both did interview. Let's leave it like that. Mm.
yeah. So I think that there's a lot of women in Tonto's situation. So I'm just to draw out the lessons I like all the things I see in her case. I think
Yeah.
Tonto is probably a very nice person. I think she is like from the stories I've learned. But when it comes to relationships,
Mm.
she doesn't do well. She gets like a complete F from that. So I want everyone to take out their emotions out of it because I think when it comes to celebrities, like the fans and people who really like them, they put a lot of emotions into it and they tend to be biased and they take one side and the other. So judging from Toronto's history with men or
Mm.
relationships in general. She doesn't know how to pick men. She does a very bad job at doing that. And I think she doesn't really have people or friends around her that can help her picking men or like just tell her the truth about her relationships because I think she's still stuck with Churchill.
Mm.
She hasn't left that stage where Churchill cheated on her. She's still there
Yeah.
mentally. So all the men, all the relationships she's had since then is still she's still picking Churchill kind of men in a way. Like she
No,
doesn't even know it,
I
but that's
disagree with you on that one. Churchy is better than
I'm
Kokogri.
but I'm like what I'm saying is that there's certain traits that Churchill has that Popo Gray also has. So she's still like, how do I say it?
Kokogri is so
Like
low down, dirty shame. Churchy didn't get
exactly
to
like
his
to,
level.
I would say Popo is probably like a higher level version of Churchill. But I'm just saying that like she has not really left like that relationship with Churchill. She hasn't healed from it. She's still
Yeah,
there,
I agree with you.
and she's still taking her child along with her through the mess and the mud, and it's all over social media. So I think like the help she needs, like I always say, I've said this before, she needs serious therapy. Like so like that's what people need to tell her. She needs to
Yeah,
go off. I don't know, she can't go off social media, but she needs to like go off relationships completely. Don't even think about any man or any guy. Just go off completely and go like to a therapist that can help her, like, how do I say, unravel her situation. Starting, I think all this started from her childhood or something. Some, I think people said her mom died when she was really young or something. I don't know,
yeah,
but
she
like,
did.
yeah. So all that, like, she has this desire to be attached to something or someone, and
Yeah.
it's like a hole in her heart, like she needs to feel,
Mm,
and she can't be looking for that in men, because there's
yeah.
something I noticed about guys. When guys see desperate women, it's like a smell from afar. When we see desperate
Mm,
women, we can sense it. Even the most innocent guys, they sense it. And
mm,
the thing I've noticed is like the desperate women always fall into the hands of very, very bad guys. So they just
yeah.
use their desperation
And if
and
she's not giving them the exposure, it would have been good. Like if she's dating them
it,
privately.
exactly. She's not doing that. She's just dating the same kind of guys. So I think she needs to stop relationship or whatever. Just take a relationship. She shouldn't even do anything that comes close to relationship with guys. Just go through like a therapist or a psychologist or
Yeah,
something and deal with her
absolutely.
issues, and and she also needs to make sure that every child needs a father and a mother. There are things that a father gives that the mother can't give, especially if you have like male children, like sons.
Mm,
The
yeah,
fathers are very, very essential in their
absolutely.
life.
I
Very,
agree.
very essential. Like there are things
Even
that
daughters,
I
even for
exactly,
girls.
even daughters,
Mm,
even for girls,
mm,
there are things that my father taught me, although he had issues with my mom. But my mom, like growing up, I used to see things my father did that weren't right. But whenever I go to my mom, she doesn't really say anything about it. She just cries privately. I hear it. Sometimes I even pretend I didn't see her because I didn't want to get her angry. But she wouldn't really say anything about it. But growing up, we all saw it, and now we are the ones actually telling our mom that what our dad is doing is wrong, that she needs to leave. So your children are seeing everything. Don't how do I say? Don't try to like pit them against their father, or don't try to pit them against their mother. When they grow up, they're going to decide who's right and wrong. Don't make
yeah.
that decision for them.
That's the last video we did. And it has
Don't
very
do it.
few views. Very,
Yeah.
very
So
little
don't.
views it had because people didn't like the topic.
Yeah, because a lot of people do it. A lot of
Yeah.
fathers and
They
mothers
didn't
do
like
it.
it. It's still on YouTube. I
They
posted it when we're in Scotland.
A
People didn't
lot of
like it
people do
because
it.
I said
They did.
don't deny the other parent. And I was mostly talking about fathers.
Don't
It always
don't do it
amazes
at
me that I'm
all.
always here advocating, supporting sisters, 247. But when we bring this one piece of information that we think it would be helpful for sisters, some sisters are very reluctant. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
sometimes, yeah,
a
we
lot
have
of
to be
sisters are doing
objective.
that. Yeah. So
It's not
yeah, please
nice.
don't do it.
Mm,
Don't
yeah,
do it. Just leave it. Leave it. When your children grow up, they're going to pick a side eventually. You're going to see it. The way they
yeah,
interact with you when you grow old.
yeah.
Just leave that to them to decide, and make sure they have both father and mother,
And
because they
mothers.
said the things
Except the
they
fathers
need
don't
from
want to
each
be
other.
involved, or the fathers are not
Except
good role
exactly.
models,
Yeah,
or like
exactly.
somebody said on that video that they were telling the a father was telling the children negative things about them, calling them names and all that. Yeah, that in that situation, yes. Thank you so much, Adewale. Always enjoy your perspective. You are wiser beyond your age. You can lecture full grown men about life with your elite, you as young as you are very, your mother raised you well. Thank you so much, my darling. Uncle Bio, we got you today. We haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, so how you
Good
doing?
evening. I'm fine. I remember
Good
you
evening.
from
It's
some time
because
ago.
yeah, it's because of the time difference. Like now, so
Oh,
I
okay.
let me I don't know if you are monitoring, but I'm at work, working from
Are
home,
you?
but
Hey, yeah,
I'm
sorry.
almost
Don't mess
logging
up.
out.
Oh.
So I just say
Okay.
let me show my face and share my thoughts.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
I know I joined very late. I joined very late, but what I want to say is concerning that. I know someone talked about value system in Nigeria, and
That's our
Toto,
brother.
like maybe Toto don't know how to pick
And
guys, and hello,
yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes. So many people come here and talk about they don't pick girls like this. Toto don't know how to pick a guy, 99% of the time, most of these celebrities or even people from Nigeria background, me and you know how far now. Like the way you answer about that juju thing, for instance. 99% of the time in Nigeria, the way of picking partners there, no value system is very low. They don't even consider it. People go, most of the celebrities, they go for flashy things, fake lifer, you know. If you just a guy can just set out maybe 10 million to just catch one celebrity if that is his objective. A guy that doesn't even have a future. That's the truth. And if he plays game, we're going to go there. So both Chochi and the Worry Playboy, they are the same thing. And I have reliable information that even Chochi is even worse. Trust me. Just that this social media thing made Chochi to kind of, in order to, when something don't happen to person now, you won't show the whole world, say, now the other person did wrong. So Chochi, they try package himself more than this other guy. So, but there's no difference at all. No difference
Try.
between the two. Yes,
What
it's just the
Toto do to
truth.
deserve this kind of mentorial?
No
No.
difference. Trust me. Truth,
Eh?
Chochi is even Churchy have more friends. Churchy they yarn, they parent anyhow. Trust me, guys
Wow.
that are very close to Churchy will tell you. You don't understand. But just that Churchy inside the whole team can't win total because he tried to package himself so much people this is good. That's the thing the Churchy matter paying total pass this worry guy. Even till today, you know, understand, So now the same thing. So our prayer will not be condemned, but our prayer now say the society they made a change, they should have a different way of reasoning, you know. Choosing a man not be by the one where you want to show for Instagram, where you feel say now this one they presentable, now this one now you will feel just make everybody look a picture, now a picture fine pass, the value system is very poor. They say Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo. So it's not about Yahoo, it's just about the value system, the Yahoo and everything. All right, make I leave you now. May you continue your show.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much, Bio. Have a good evening. Very nice to have you, and wish you the very best. Okay, we are rounding up now. I've got Amara. Hello, Amara.
Hi, Sister B.
You're welcome. Your internet did a run out on us the last time. Thank
Oh
God.
no, my mom's call came in, and so
They
I had
took
to
you
take
off.
it.
Oh, I thought it was the internet. You're welcome.
No, I had to take my mom's call. So my name is Amara. I'm calling from the US. Okay. So today about Tonto, I think Adewale was the one that's point after point. Adewale was just spitting everything I wanted to say, and I was wondering if it was still relevant for me to come in. I feel like Tonto's issue is deep seated. Is not She appears to be a good natured person, but I feel like she just has unresolved issues from her past that she doesn't. Prayer is good. I'm a Christian. I believe in prayers and I have faith, but she needs professional help. Like, she needs to get professional help. She needs to talk about her past. Her mom leaving her. I don't know if she ever had that guardian. We as adults, we know there are some things that I want to do now. I still hear those proverbs that my mom spoke in my ear, like, decades back. You still hear them. Those things still guide you. So I don't know how she grew up, or who, if she was under any, if she had that motherly care, or that there just seems to be a deep hole in her heart, that despite the fame and despite the money, it looks like she's searching for something. She has an insatiable hunger to for attachment, to be attached to people. And when you don't stand for anything, you will fall for anything. She's like, I don't know, something light floating on the sea. Anything that comes, she clings to it. I'm not one to judge, but you know what? We all know that Bobrisky is drama. There's some people that you just love them as human beings from afar. You don't want to be attached to them. They're just certain people. Somebody would think that a person of Tonto's caliber in the society, in social circle, should know better. But because she just has that hole in her heart, hole somewhere in her life, she's always trying to cling on to. She has fame, but it appears that she's still trying to attach herself to people in quest for fame. It's like she's looking for something to feed something that is insatiable. She just needs to lock down on relationships. If I were in her shoes, or if I were to advise her, she should not date. You see dating, she should pack it. Forget about it. Other parts of her life, she can move on, but relationship, she needs to go and just remove herself from the relationship circle and deal with deep-seated issues. She needs to be whole. She doesn't feel, in my opinion, from what I see, it doesn't look like she feels complete in herself. It's like she's constantly looking for things. And the truth is, when you're looking for things like that, all kinds of garbage, you will cling on to it. You will not be able to discern rightly, So I think that is the issue with Tonto. As for the men, people will always be people. People will always do what they want to do. It's your responsibility as an individual to protect yourself. There are people that you meet and then you have conversations with them. You just know that this one, we're just hello, hi, but you have to know yourself and you have to be complete in yourself first. But she just doesn't have it. With respect to her kid, I think that people should learn from this. As long as the life of your child is not endangered by your ex-spouse, ensure that your children have relationship with their father.
Loud it, my dear. Amara, please loud it.
Except your child's life is in danger, just let your children see or talk to their father. Maintain a relationship with their father is very, very important. I was in a situation, last time I called, I told you guys, I have a daughter. I'm a single mom. I was in a situation when I gave birth to my daughter where my own family, I'm Igbo, my own family, how Igbo people will say, oh, if you don't marry him, if he doesn't marry you, the child belongs to us. He doesn't bear the name. My family was angry with my daughter's father and they said they didn't want to see him. I was angry with my daughter's father at that time, but I stood against my family. And I told them, no, she comes from somewhere. She's going to bear his name and she's going to have a relationship with him. I don't care about this man anymore, but my child has a root. I fought it with it was a battle.
Are you sure you are Igbo, Amara? You sure you are an Igbo girl?
I'm an Igbo girl.
Because they tell us that if the man does not marry you and does not pay bride price and does not take care, then the child, you see how Tonto change the name of the child?
See, let me tell you, Sister B, at the end of the day, culture was made by people and culture can change.
The book of Amara, we are reading from it again today.
No, but you decide your own life. I've learned from experience that your family will say, Ndo, sorry, pele, dibe means endure. Sometimes when you are faced with certain situations in life, all your family will say to you is pele. You will face that issue yourself. So when you are making decisions, you have to project into your future, project into the future of your child and make a decision. My family forced me. I would say they forced me. It was more like a condition for me to be accepted back into the fold, for my child to bear my family name. So for peace to reign, because I felt like I'd offended the family, I allowed it go. One day, I had a quarrel with a family member, and the family member called my child a bastard. It happened in the night. I cried that night. I wiped my eyes. I went to work. I collected permission from my boss, and I went to the local government. I did not tell anybody. I changed my daughter's birth certificate. Quietly. Changed everything. Name of father that they put, I changed it. I went there. One mama was very understanding, and I explained to her, I'm Igbo, but I speak Yoruba, and I used Yoruba to explain Muni mama with water in my eyes. She understood. She didn't even stress me. They changed it.
Can you hear what Amara is saying?
Exactly.
All those of you that are supporting the fact that it's because Chachi lied, because Chachi did this, because Chachi did that.
See, no.
I'm not saying that Chachi is a saint. Nobody is defending Chachi here. Chachi is not my fan. As far as I'm concerned, he's also an opportunist. He's an opportunist and a Yahoo boy.
You have
who
to
lied
decide,
about his circumstances. He cheated. I don't like him. Not that I like him. But
you don't have to.
Listen to what Amara is saying.
You don't
this
have
is an
to.
Igbo girl.
You don't have to. You don't have to. In my family, they've always known I appear reserved, but I don't think for now. I'm thinking when my child is 18, when my child is 21, when her father dies, when this happens, when that happens, that's kind of how I've always thought. I don't know where that came from, but that's kind of how I've always been. I knew that I would do it eventually, that I was going to stand my ground. But that incident made me do it. And I used it as an excuse. So when I did it and I came back with the certificate, I called my mother, I sat her down. I said, you were here when this happened yesterday. And nobody could fight for me. The silence was so resounding. I said, I don't know what that silence means, but you know what? I've decided on the destiny of my child. If you want to throw me out, throw me out. If you want to disown me, disown me. But here it is. This is my child's birth certificate. This is her name beginning from today.
Imagine changing the name and even putting it on social media.
I said, this is the name.
You change the name to your father's name.
Please, ladies, let's not do that. Not for your sake.
This is Igbo culture.
I don't care. But see, culture was, I respect culture, but at the end of the day, it's my life. Look at me here. I'm living in a country that my culture is kind of irrelevant. I can decide not to go back to Nigeria. I decide my future. I decide my child's future. And that what they've always said is true. Children will always go back. So what is your gain? What point have you proven? That child would always go back and look for their parents.
So after all this wahala, changing his name,
exactly.
The boy will just go and look for his father.
Oh, especially boys, the identity, that male identity, they will search it to the ends of the earth, or else he will just feel unfulfilled. So it's important that we take, it's just a lesson for ladies to learn. I didn't care for the father at that point. I was really mad at him, but I didn't let it at all affect my child. There was a period where I and the father were not seeing eye to eye, but I made sure till tomorrow. My daughter is 12. She has always felt that her father and her mother love each other, even though we are not married. She thinks that we are really cordial. We are cordial today, but she doesn't ever have that picture that at one point we were not okay, because I made sure that I shielded everything that happened at that time until everything was resolved. I made sure that I shielded it, because I'm not being selfish. I'm mad, but it has boundary. I'm mad at him, but it has boundary. I'm making sure that I want to raise a wholesome, sane, loving child that believes that she was produced from love and is loved. There's something wholesome about it. So please, let's not create chaos for the next generation. That's all I just wanted to say about the Tonto situation.
Thank you so much, Amara. So you did not allow culture to dictate what you wanted for
now,
your child.
Human being creates culture now. Maybe they were killing twins at some point. Are we killing twins today? Because people will stay and say, "It's our culture."
It's Igbo culture. It's Igbo culture. If a man is not married to you, he's not responsible. You check is your family that the child belong. Who culture help?
Culture
So
back
what
culture.
I'm taking away from what you said, thank you so
Yeah.
much, Amara. You always speak facts. Thank you
All
for
right.
coming again today. We've not
Thank you.
forgotten you from the last time. Oh. People are
Oh
still
my
reeling
God.
from the wisdom you downloaded the last time.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
glad that you came. I'm
Thank
so
you guys.
glad that you came back today. You are so much. You are wiser, more
Thank you.
thoughtful.
Thank you.
You are so intelligent, and you think so futuristic, and you are so grounded in your understanding of life and
Thank
human
you.
behavior. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a member of this Obodo farm. I appreciate you and I love your contribution. You're
Thank
welcome
you.
any day, anytime. I
Thank
will
you.
always give you the I will always give you the room to speak, because I know that you speak so well and everybody listens when you speak. I
Thank
don't know
you.
if you know that, if you've noticed that in your life, but maybe you should consider some public speaking, careers or something like that on the side, because
I'll write
you
I'll
speak.
write it down. I'll write it
Please
down.
write it down. Write it down. It's like you're like when Chimamanda speaks, people listen. You are like that. When you speak, whether people agree with what you're talking about or not, they listen, because you say it in a way that it resonates with them, and they will see the sense in what you are saying. You get sense. You too get
Oh my God.
sense.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Amara. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. The book of Amara, that's what we call it the last time. Remember? Oh, unfortunately, Solution Focus is not here today, and Common Sense Sisters. They will remember Amara from when she spoke the last time. Amara speaks so well. Wow. She's not led by religion, by tradition. He said, no, I choose to do this for my child. Hopefully, people will learn. No, that's what we are here for. See how it was about wowuless, and now the thing has turned to learning. Thank you so much, Amara. Liz, okay, I'm rounding up now. What do you have to say? You have 1 minute.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Sister B. Good morning. Yeah, good night. Thank you so much, Amara. What Amara said
You
got
are very
me.
faint, Liz. Can you move closer to your speaker or your?
Is it still fine?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what I was saying, I was really interested in what Amara said. Well, it's her point. It's her own culture. It's her, it's her decision to name her child after the estranged man. But I would say, I'm not really that person that would say, oh, religion taught me this or culture taught me this. But just by myself, I would say, for me, it's not right, because this is just like this person has rejected you, but you are still forcing yourself onto the person by naming the child that was produced from your estranged relationship with the person. So it doesn't make sense. Someone rejected you. They didn't value you
No,
enough to
no,
take
no, Liz.
care of you,
Mm-mm,
but you still
mm-mm.
think like there's nothing wrong with having to,
You never said
allowing.
that the father rejected her. Liz, hello.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about being rejected here. She said that she was upset with the father. She never said that she was
Yeah,
being rejected.
yeah, but I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that somebody don't have to actually say, I've rejected you, to say, or you to say, oh, I've been rejected. There are actions that the person will do. They are just
Okay.
silently telling you
So
that,
are you
yeah,
saying that because
because
somebody rejected you because of the action, you should take it out on the child?
no, you see, yeah, surname is totally different. I really agree with you with that relationship, where you talked about with the ladies, saying that you should allow the children their relationship with your estranged partner, especially like marriage or something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
really agree with you and the ladies. I watched that video in Scotland. However, when it comes to surname, if somebody did not deem it fit to respect you, get married to you before even getting you pregnant.
What if you don't want to marry
Most
the person? The woman might be the
if,
person I don't want to
then
marry.
if you don't want to marry the person should not even get you pregnant at the first stage. That's my own. So
Oh,
for the
come
person
on,
to get
Liz.
you
Come
no,
on.
no,
You
let's
are looking at
see.
it from a very narrow point of view, I'm afraid.
No, see, I'm also Igbo. I'm also Igbo. You are talking about culture and all that. There are certain cultures
Hello?
and all the whole 9 years. But this whole surname, it doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, Amara, it's your personal decision, but the surname, no, 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 no. Because if the person respected you, no matter what, whatever they are doing that made you angry not to marry them, shouldn't have even happened on the first place. Some people actually behave in a particular way just to scare you away because they know if they're behaving that way, you will not stay. So that it will not appear like, oh, you left me, and they will even be putting it to you like you left me, but deep down within them, my dear, they know what they were doing. So it's not really respectful to your own self to give
Why is it not why
someone
why,
a
why is it not
name
respectful?
where you
Why?
were not kind
Why?
of
Why is it not
accepted
respectful?
into, whether by traditional marriage and all that.
Lit,
I don't
why is it
really
not
see it
respectful? Because it sounds to
that's
me
it.
like you are trying
But
to
that's
shame
my
her
own
now because she's a single parent.
opinion. I understand it's Amara's
Not hearing
decision
me.
to
Oh.
do whatever she did. Thank you.
Thank you, Lit. I disagree with you completely. I don't agree with you, but that's your view and I respect it. Okay? Because you made it sound as if not marrying someone is like they didn't like you enough or they are not good enough for them or something. What if she was the one? Do you know if Amara is the one that chose not to marry the guy? You made it sound as if he's the one that is the man that rejected her. Women reject men too, even after having children. They decide not to go ahead with the marriage because they look at it and say, no, I'm not going to be happy in this marriage. But you are looking at it from a very narrow view that, oh, if somebody rejected you, why shouldn't give your child their name? So I'm sorry, but I don't agree with you. But that's your view, and it's okay. I'm just going to end now by saying, Augusta Good, you still there here? Are you with us? Are you there? Augusta, like I say you don't sleep, oh. Okay, we are rounding up now, and I'm just going to end by saying that let's just we started this gist by talking, gist about Mo and and Bobrisky and gist lover and all that. It was a gist of just gossip basically. But you've been thrown out, Augusta Gold. Oh, yeah, coming so that you say bye bye now before we end. I want to end. So he now turned very serious about parents and parenting and the culture of in Igbo land of changing your son or changing your child's name when the father does not marry you. And Amara told us that she decided to stick it with the man that is her father's child, even though they are not married. And Liz came here and told us that, if the man rejects you, why should you give him the name of the child and all that? I don't. It's not my culture, but I see it from the point of view of Amara. I agree with Amara. I disagree with Lit. Okay. Augusta, with the end.
Adeyo, wahala no dey finish.
Wahala dey o. Culture. Na culture come end the matter o.
See, I just
Emeka, Oshe, she made it seem as if na by force to take give am belle. Now be two people they take to get belle. He force you. Now be una sleep together and una do wetin they call am? Freaky freaky. Una take carry belle.
Duduke.
Duduke, according to you, Duduke. Una freaky freaky carry belle.
Wahala dey.
Wahala dey o.
See, you know, say all this say that they talk. Me, I get some experience for inside the thing. And me, I will stand this ground that my children go see their parents. Yeah, sorry, go see their papa. You know why? Not be because of the man, and the children that they do. I'm doing it for the children, not for the man. The children having a relationship with their father, I'm doing it for the children. There's a lot of things that the child will lose if the child doesn't have a relationship or doesn't see the father. Anyhow, I don't know how they're going to do it. There are different stages. Before the court will cut the father off from the child, it must be very, very serious. Maybe the father was abusive or something. If not that, if it too was, they will say, okay, supervised visit. If there's any woman listening to us, if your child's father is not bad to your child, not because of the man, they pay the man anything. You see men, the attachment no strong like that. Oh, a man can do without the child for 20, 30 years. It's for the child's benefit. Let the child have that experience. Let the child have a relationship with the father. Let the child not decide on her own or his own not to see the father. Let the child say, okay, I'm not going to go again because of this or because of that. But if you ask me, oh boy, even when the child, sometimes, sometimes some children will want to take that and use that advantage of, because daddy and mommy are having issues. So they want to come and do shakara. Some of them want to put up stories where we say normally if the man is even living with you and the children, those things the man will still do it. You let the child know that this one is your father, you don't get another one. But again, I see where other women are looking at it from. But that's why I say we are all different, we are unique. But me, because of maybe my psychological background and all those things, I know that it's going to affect the child badly. So I will allow my children to see their father, even if they bring money or whatever.
Well done,
Let them see their
Augusta.
father.
You talk and finish. You talk and finish. Thank you so much, Augusta. You finish and well. We'll be fight earlier on because of Tonto, but thank God say we agree on this one. And on that note, we're going to call it. We're going to call it.
We'll call it a night.
We'll call it a night. I like to end in good night because you'll be my friend and my sister and my boo. And
My
I
senior
love you.
sister, I can't fight it. We go
No,
disagree to
we
agree.
disagree to agree on Tonto
Yeah.
matter, but yeah,
No.
the love is there and it's real.
Yeah,
LT,
yeah.
somebody has done join studio again. We don't end though. Chineke. I want to go sleep. Oh.
If you leave your people, they go stay here 5
See
hours.
me to trouble. And I'm not going to anybody no join again. We don't finish. LD, you there? Are you there? Okay, LD
Yes,
is
I'm
not
here.
there.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, you're not. You're there. I was just going to say, thank God you are not there. We are going to sleep. What do you have to say? Where you're joining us from? Very briefly, 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm joining from Germany.
Okay.
Good evening. Yes. Um. So I'm just going to talk about Tonto DK and the child. She's not my fan. Churchill is not my fan. The Popo Gree also. But I don't know if she's going to see this video, but I just advise she let the child see his father. I'm a single mom myself. I'm Nigerian. My child dad is German, and this guy called me the N word when I was pregnant. I heard so many nasty things from this guy, but that
No
will
way.
never,
The man that
ever.
you have a child for.
Yes, yes,
Were you
yes,
married?
yes, yes. No, I wasn't married. I wasn't married.
Wow.
We met. He liked me. He approached me. I accepted. And we started dating. As we all know, the East Germany, they are very, oof. I don't
Wow.
know if he wanted to make me his personal slave, because after I got pregnant, things changed. It was very nice at first, but
Mm-hmm.
things changed at the end of the day.
You didn't want the
But
baby?
still, yes, 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 he did. He
Mm.
did. He did. I did. And he started controlling. He wanted me to do everything that his family wanted and all. But I said no. I mean, if I need anything from you guys, if I need advice, I'll come to you. But when I don't need something, I don't want you to force me into doing what I don't want to do. So yeah, that's when the whole problem started. But I will never, ever stop him from seeing his dad, because I grew up without my father myself. Though I know him very well, but it wasn't in my life per se. So I know how that feels. I know how it can affect a child. So I will never,
Somebody's
ever. I
asking in the
just
comment
pray.
section, if he's racist towards you, would you not be racist towards your child?
No, he's not racist towards his child.
Okay.
He's not. He loves
Okay.
his child. The family loves their child. So yeah, and it makes me happy to see that they take very, very good care of their child. And
Okay.
the only thing that happened is I left Germany. I left, sorry, not Germany. I left East Germany to north because they are very, 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 very racist in that
Yeah,
area.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like 2 hours away from me and him. But whenever he wants to come and see his child, the door is wide open for
Okay,
him
so it
to
comes
come.
to you. The child doesn't go over there.
No, the child doesn't go because my baby is very young. It's just 1 year, 9 months. So when
Oh,
he's
it's a
older,
baby.
yes.
It's a baby.
when
Oh,
yeah, he
I
is.
love babies. I don't like them when they are teenagers. When they start to talk, I don't like them, but I love babies.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, he's
Hmm.
so stubborn, but yeah. It's all good. So I just pray them to see this video and let the child get relationship with the father. It's very, very important.
Before
If
you,
he's
if
not
this
abusive.
video, before you get to your contribution, you would have done 3 hours. I don't see you that will sit down an African where we are speaking pidgin English and all what. You sit down for 3 hours and watch before you will get to your comments.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
yeah, sister, that's it. Thank you very much
Oh,
for accepting me.
all
That's
the
all I have
best,
to
my
say.
darling. All the best.
Yeah,
Please protect your child.
and
Hmm.
yeah, and one thing, um, when you hate the father, I think that hatred transfers to the dad as well. So she should just
Yes.
heal and get it over with.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
you're right. Absolutely. We are going to do a show about forgiveness. I'm still getting ready for it. I have somebody that's coming on board to share real life experiences about what unforgiveness does. If you're in a relationship whereby you refuse to forgive when it ends and maybe the man treated you badly and you suffered and you refuse to forgive, what it does. We are going to talk about it. People will cry that day because this story is real and it's deep. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Augusta Gold, my darling Aburo, love you plenty. Continue to
Yes,
advise your sister.
so
At
yes,
this rate,
so
Tonto supposed to know you by now because you don't fight for him. Where? Nobody don't fight
they
for
don't
him
fight
like you.
me.
Oh. He's supposed to know you by now. Hmm?
Wahala dey oh.
Not be small.
I'm
It
just
is
doing my
well.
thing, Jerry. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Sister B, for having
Thanks for
me.
coming on
Thank you,
tonight.
everybody. Good
All
night.
right. Have a good night, sis. Bye. So, my people, if you've enjoyed this conversation tonight, the Wawules, give this video a thumbs up. I am back tomorrow with the normal live shows that we do. You guys know I've been away. And I decided that, okay, let's just have a light conversation tonight about what is happening on Nigerian social media space. And I'm sure you enjoyed it. Gist is good. Gossip is good for everybody once in a while, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But tomorrow we are back to the very serious stuff, and I'm looking for people in America because I have an SOS situation. Right. So if you are watching this video on playback, please, I'm going to need you if you live in America and around the state they called Massachusetts. Is it Massachusetts? Is that the pronunciation? Sorry, I don't know if that's how they pronounce it, but Massachusetts. If it's Massachusetts, is that how you call it? Yeah, I'm looking for people around Massachusetts to tomorrow. If you live in Massachusetts or around that area, yeah, definitely I'm going to need your help with the show that we've got tomorrow. Is that Mississippi? Massachusetts. That's how you pronounce it, baby. Thank you so much for helping me with my American pronunciation. Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah, forgive my pronunciation if I dey slaughter am. I try. I know they live for America. If you live around that area, you are in Massachusetts, Ifeoma, please, I need you tomorrow. John, any one of you in America that live in Massachusetts area, make una come. Oh, let's save a sister. We have an SOS situation. Okay? This one is serious. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring her on before I went to Scotland. But tomorrow, she's my first person on the show. I need you guys to help. If you God has laid it in your heart to help, and this is what we are for. Forget about all this, occasionally we do all this gist to lighten the mood. But the main thing what we're here for is to support one another and to help. Please come on tomorrow and let's help this sister. This one SOS. When I mean SOS, it is SOS. Make I not go back my tongue. Go see me see Trump or Erima. Not be smart thing. Una state too plenty for America. Massachusetts. I don't know. Eh? What's my number? You don't have my number? Okay. I'll put my number. I didn't put it tonight. Okay, this is my number. It's on the screen now. Take it down. Okay. It's on the, if you look on that thing that is rolling in the bottom as well, it's there. That message bar that is rolling, my number is there. It keeps coming on and going. And if God has laid it in your house as well to support us, please, we are looking for sponsors. Oh, send us money. We need money. I just came back from Scotland. We're in Scotland for 4 days. Since Thursday, we went and came back. Hey, Joe, we need your help. Tomorrow, please come on. If you live in Massachusetts, we have a sister that needs urgent support and help to save her life so that we avoid any of those stories of, buying somebody. We don't want that. And this is similar to that. If you watch the story of Joy, let me just give you a little tidbit about it. It's about, she said, my own is not only, narcissist, is a psychopath, and is what's the word? I was laughing when she told me it was. I said, no, it cannot be that bad because I've not had time to listen to the full story. She said, Auntie B, when you hear it, you will know what I'm talking about. So we are basically doing SOS tomorrow. I'm looking for people who live in and around Mesa. I say make I call her Massachusetts. I've been at Massachusetts. It's a monster. It's a monster and a psycho. We need to save this sister. We're not going to allow her to die. We're not going to allow any evil to have to befall her by the grace of God. Let's join hands together. I need your help. I can't do it alone. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. If this is not the kind of content that you like, it's all right. We understand. But, once in a while, we'll do this because, yes, it's necessary to release some of the stress. I traveled so far to Scotland I've never been to, which was a very, very good experience. I really enjoyed being there. Nana was absolutely a saint. She treated us so well. We had so much. We had a good time. It was, when we were coming back, it was so emotional. Everybody was crying. She was crying. We were crying. It was not an easy thing, but I tell you that those 3 days made a huge impact. Imagine somebody that was isolated by herself. No, she doesn't go out that much. She doesn't have so many friends because it's a small town. And then this group of women just invaded her space from London. Every day she's coming out. We are going this, going that. We are dancing. You guys saw all the things that we did. It makes a whole lot of difference, and that's why we do it. We don't do it because I just want to travel or I've always wanted to travel, but the kind of travel that I like is the one that will go and do shopping and this. But this is important. It's about the calling. It's about the work that God has given us. So let's join hands together. My number is rolling under. You can see it there under the screen. This is my PayPal and this is my Cash App. Support us. We'll rise by lifting one another up. May the Lord bless you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Bingpe, I see you, my darling. God bless you. God bless you, my love. Have a good evening, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time. Have a good evening. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed our Wowulence. And we will be back tomorrow with the real stuff that we're here for. I love you very much, guys. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.